You guys had just finished with your Hydra fight, which was a little ways into the drowned forest at the end of the river. You found this little pool of water and a cave behind it. That's where you found the Hydra. You killed it, grabbed a few of its head, put it into the portable hole that Ro has, and you also went and smashed all the remaining eggs that did not hatch during the fight. You guys were on your way out and you decided you didn't want to rest by the cave or even in the forest because the moment you found the egg clearing, there was a strange setup going there, which I can remind you guys. I think it was this one. Yes, it was. You found this strange setup with a zombie tied to a tree, a bunch of dead zombies around, a couple arrows in its stomach, and you found a caravan. And when you looked inside, there was like this pool of inky black something that was in there, and you guys decided you don't want to be here, and so you made your way. You were following the river to get out of the forest, and around a certain point, getting close to the exit of the tree line, you got an alert from Lucia saying that danger was nearby. You guys look around and you're not sure what it is, but there is this smell of rot and blight up in the air as the water passes by next to you. And I'm gonna let y'all roll turn order
Okay,
before.
but as a reaction to Lucia saying that, I take a health potion.
That is fair. I will allow that.
Thank you.
It's not in combat yet, so you get the full 10 HP.
Thank you.
Yippee!
All right.
Avery, do you want to switch initiatives with me? Is that okay, Dean?
Yeah, I don't care.
Uh,
I know that's the.
sure.
I know that's
I
the.
don't mind.
I know that's the 2024 rule, but yeah, I don't mind it. All right.
Okay, Avery, your new initiative is 25.
Yippee! Have fun with 8.
Oh, I love it.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with 25. I usually what
Nothing like
I
having.
usually head back to see what comes spooking out first because my initiative usually sucks.
And then this is. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, my DM'd you.
Okay. Go see on Discord. All right. Yeah, we'll do that at the long rest. We'll do the feet stuff. Well, that sounds weird out of context. But
You're the one that made
uh,
it weird, Dan. You're the one that
Sounds
made it weird.
weird in context too.
we'll do the feet stuff when we go to rest.
You're the one that made it weird, Dan.
Nah, it was there. It was in the air. I just said it. All right.
I didn't even think about it until you brought it up.
Well, now you're thinking of it. Well. Uh, Alright, so the combat is starting, and it looks like Avery is first.
Avery is going to hold her action because there's nothing to attack.
What are you holding it for?
Um,
Excuse me.
Come on.
am I able to hold my action to run towards something?
Typically it's supposed to be like from where you're standing. Movement's not it. It should be an action. Movement's the
Ah,
action.
okay. I guess I'm holding an action to attack in case something comes near me.
Okay. Thor, what would you like to do?
Um, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm presuming rolling for stealth is not going to do anything since they know we're here. I'm going to go ahead and just position myself a little bit further off, and I'm going to actually take another health potion and bring it down to 3.
Okay. As an action.
Yeah.
All right. Full 10 HP. Anything else?
I think that's. Oops. I think that's it.
Alrighty.
I don't need to adjust
I guess
this.
that brings us to Ro. Ro, what would you like to do?
So what's the situation? Sorry, I was dealing with shit.
You guys were walking along the river, and you guys see, the tree line. They have these weird purple pusses on the trees. There's a smell of blight and such in the air. And Lucia's alert feat went off, and she told the party that uh, danger is nearby.
Okay. Alright, then I'm going to prep a wither and bloom just in case.
Okay.
Also just gonna like kind of get to the corner of the embankment, I guess,
Okay.
and just tell everybody to stay on the good side of the forest.
We're in the trees.
Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. So Avery, this will be counted as a hidden attack, but
Oh man.
but the vines that are kind of strewn across the ground that are getting close to the river will suddenly spring to life, and they are going to attack Avery,
Oh, drat.
counting as a hidden attack.
How unfortunate.
Okay.
Do I get to whack it because it's a hidden attack or no?
You get to attack after,
Ah, okay, gotcha.
if you can, because this is construct.
Yeah,
So that is going to be a dirty 20. Does that hit?
no.
Ooh. Well then, I guess it misses, and yeah, you can use your held action now. Same with you.
Yippee.
Same with you, Ro,
Um,
if you'd like.
question.
Yeah.
Question. With held action, do I get to use like my double attack thingy or no?
Just the one.
Ah, okay. So I don't get to whack it twice.
Correct.
How does a 17 plus insurance get me?
Attack on a held action. I'm just double checking what I said, because I was wrong last time. Yeah, take the attack action on your turn. So this isn't technically your turn. You're just doing what you held. Okay, sorry. What was the hit?
17 plus insurance.
That hits. Go ahead and do your damage.
Yippee.
Well, it should be 1d8 plus 8.
15 total.
15 total. Not bad. Solid chop against the vine. Anything else?
It's not like I can do anything else.
Ro, you had a held action as well. You're welcome.
Yeah, wither and bloom, right? That's what I said.
Yeah, that is what you said.
That's a con save.
Oh, okay.
I cast it at said plant bitch.
I figured you don't have other options. That is a 16. Does a 16 save?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, you got a crazy one. So, all right then.
Alright, 2d6.
Where or I guess who is getting the benefit side of Wither and Bloom?
That is gonna be me, baby.
All right.
It's 10 feet. I figured I'm
What
10
a
feet,
selfish
right?
asshole.
I mean, you can put it right here, and you're within 10 feet. So,
Yeah, so it's like,
if you
we're
used it
good.
enough times, I'm sure you would have figured
Yeah,
that out.
right. 10 plus. No, yeah, 10. Alright, yeah.
10 damage.
10 damage. And then, what do I use? 1d10 plus... Okay. Yeah. 10 damage, 10 necrotic. And then I'll do my health. Dope. 8 plus my spell casting, right? 4. 12. Dope. Oh, look at that. Perfect. If I could fucking click in it.
Alright. And with all the held actions done, another surprise attack from another vine. It's time to row.
You bitch!
And that is gonna hit. That is a
Of course it-
24.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's gonna hit, bud.
Alright, then I need you to make a
Fucking roll a
strength,
con save.
strength save.
Strength save. Constricting. Well, that's good. We got a 20.
Okay.
A
That's
gentleman's 20.
going to be 13 bludgeoning damage as it wraps its wooden vine around you, and you would be able to break out of it before it actually successfully gets the grapple.
Right. Get off me, sir. I don't want you to touch me there, man.
No, don't touch me there. That is a no square.
Oh, whoa.
Your no square is just your entire body.
Wow, that
Yeah.
but all right. This thing animates the whole tree.
A whole ass tree?
A whole ass tree animates.
Jesus Christ. I think we're in
And
Kansas. I think we're in Kansas anymore.
this tree rips its roots out of the ground and stumbles a couple feet forward. Keeping 10-foot distance, it's going to slam a large branch down on Taslin. Taslin does a dirty 20 hit.
Yes, it does.
Slam
You're
it from the side because I believe I'm on Taslin's back.
You're telling me these things watched us sleep all night, and then we wake up like, well, time to fight.
You
We haven't slept yet.
We haven't slept
yeah,
We haven't slept yet.
Yeah,
Oh,
you guys just
Oh.
you're fresh out of the Hydra cave. Like I said, you guys left. You were gonna sleep, but then you saw that strange setup, and then you were like, "Nah, we're leaving the forest."
Oh.
And then this
Yeah.
is happening on your way out of the forest.
Gotcha.
Lucia, whenever you got the alert, you didn't get off his back. You stayed on Taslin's back.
Yeah, I stayed.
Okay. Well,
Hey, I'm
then,
carrying Lucia.
Well then, Lucia, you'll take half the damage, and he'll take the other half.
Well, that's better than full.
It's an offer she just made for whatever
Oh, yeah.
reason.
I mean, I'm just keeping it to where
Yeah, it's
that's how
fine.
it would happen.
Yeah. And this is what's gonna
I
happen.
did not get off.
So that is 15 damage. So that'll be the top half of 8 will go to Lucia, and then the remaining 7 will go to Tazin. So as this branch slams down on top of Taslin and Lucia, Lucia's going to fall unconscious and just fall flat onto the ground behind you, Taslin.
Somebody kick her.
Lucia fell flat behind me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
Avina,
Yeesh.
you are up.
I am going to shoot at the tree.
Okay, that'll be with disadvantage.
Why?
Because you have an enemy within 5 feet of you.
Great.
Wait, is that 5 feet?
Avina's
Oh,
right.
that's
No,
super.
Avina has an
Avina's like
enemy
right-
within 5 feet of her.
That's like.
I'm not talking about the tree, I'm talking about the vine.
The vine is
Oh.
within 5 feet
The
of me.
vine is within 5 feet.
Oh.
So,
okay.
Okay,
My
but
bad,
so
my bad.
14 to hit.
A 14 does hit.
Okay, so I'm on 1d8 plus 2d6 plus 5. Right?
Well,
Okay.
the The 2d, you didn't Hunter's Mark or anything. So
Oh, I
it's one-
didn't.
So it's 1d6.
Oh, okay. Great. 16 total.
16 ain't bad.
And then I cast my hunter's mark because I'm
Alright.
a dumbass. And
Hey,
shoot
you
the
can
tree
do-
again.
Alright.
Okay, that is gonna be 23 to hit.
A 23 also hits, yes. Sorry, what was that first damage? It was 16, right?
Yeah. And this is 19.
Alright. Alright. Okay. 2 solid arrows embed into the wood of this tree, but it continues to move and animate around. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright. 1 purple bulb is going to hop off of this tree, and it's going to land in front of Avery. And this fungus is going to attack. How many times?
Well, yeah.
Let's find out. 2 times.
Okay.
So the first one is a 13.
No.
And then the second one is a 19, which I still think is a no.
Go packing, buddy.
It's a bulb.
Go packing, buddy.
Lucia, you sent me your death save. I appreciate that. Another bulb pops off of the tree. 5, 10. And it can reach, you know what? It's actually going to here. And then it's going to go for Avina.
You bastard, to put it there.
That is a 14. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta see how many times it's gonna hit. 1. So 14. Does a 14 hit?
Nope.
Okay. Well, there's another one.
Oh my god.
This one's for Taslin. That's a 8. And then this is a 21. Does a 21 hit? For Taslin.
God damn it, yes.
That is 3 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Alright.
That's not bad.
And then that
Yeah,
brings
you
us.
just can't heal it.
Aslan, you finally get to hit something now.
That doesn't apply to all necrotic. It depends who gives the necrotic damage.
True.
Taslin, you're up.
I am going to use a scroll of cure wounds on Lucia.
All right. Action.
You're
is
such a good
used.
boy toy.
You can roll your D8, and we'll add. Ooh. Let's just do your proficiency.
Okay.
Or
What is my
do you
proficiency?
have? Oh wait, you have a magic. You have. Oh, we gotta use your charisma. You're +1.
All right, 1d8 plus 1.
Yes.
7.
7 health for Lucia. Lucia is back up. Anything else for Taslin?
I'm going to bonus action rage.
Fair enough.
Oh, wait a minute. If I rage and then I don't use it now, do I lose it?
No, as long as
Okay.
you are
The next round,
you attack.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, I'm using my last rage.
All right, there. I'm using that for rage, so we don't forget. All right, and then another nasty bulb.
Oh my god.
With a 0 on the turn order. You thought it was over. Let me see how many times this one attacks. Got 4. 4 for Taslin.
4 more points?
Nope, that's a 17. Does a 17 hit?
Oh, meets it.
Alright. Then a 15.
Nope.
And then a 16.
Nope.
And then
He's just bobbing and weaving.
a 19.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
So 2 hits. So that
Should've
will
weaved
be
and
a
should've
total
bobbed.
of 8 more damage. necrotic. You take the full bit.
Damn it. This is what I get for not taking any damage in the cave.
And that brings us round to Avery.
All right. Avery is going to, first of all, cast Shield of Faith on Ro, which gives him +2 AC.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not able to go through enemies, right? Even if I just like bulldoze through it.
Yeah, that is correct.
God, well, looks like I'm
Good
taking the
first.
long way. Looks like I'm taking the long way around, or oh, hello. Okay, so
That.
I can go
One
through. I can go
guy.
through. I can go through friends, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I always allow through allies. I can't give you one of the tree, but imagine a tree but angry.
Uh-oh.
I'm just thinking. My immediate like mental image was the tree lady from Pocahontas, but she's mad.
Furrowed
I'm thinking the
brows.
angry trees from Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, there you go.
Anyways,
It's all
Avery
filler.
is going to 5, 10. Well, 5, 10, and then
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on, Avery. That's 2 opportunity attacks.
yeah, I know.
One is a 7 and one is a. Oh wait, one gets advantage. One is an 11, which
No,
is
all attack rolls against me are at disadvantage. It's just be a flat roll.
okay. Well then the 7 and then a nat 1. Who would have thought these
It kills it.
fuckers? It kills itself with this confusion. Affects the battleground, so it would just kind of do a puff of. I would imagine just do a puff of its poison air, but it completely missed you, so you are good to go.
Yippee! And now I'm going to smack the tree.
Okay, go for it.
Uh, 21 to hit.
A 21 absolutely hits.
Yippee! I'm just gonna go ahead and do my second attack roll.
All right, that sounds fair.
15 plus insurance.
That hits.
All right, so
Oh, what's this?
that's 23 total damage.
All right, from both hits.
Yep.
All right. It you put some serious gashes into it, but it is still up and active. Anything else?
Nope, that's all you get from me.
Thor, you are up.
I'm gonna main action stealth.
Main action stealth. Oh, okay. I guess roll stealth.
It's gonna be a 21. And then
Alright.
bonus action dash, which will give 15, 20, 35, 45, 55, 60. And I'm chill here for a turn.
Okay. Ro, go ahead and do that fireball you were measuring up.
I'm not actually going to yet.
Dang.
But first, I would like to cast fucking fire bolt on him in front of me.
Alright, that's a ranged attack, so that will be disadvantage.
No, it's not because I have close quarters combat.
Alright, well,
Okay,
it's.
suck
Go
it.
for it.
All right, that is a 21 to hit.
21 does hit.
And then 2d10 plus 2. Where my d10 go? There it is. That is 16 damage.
Alright, anything else?
And then I would like to quicken spell. Fireball.
How many of
I
your
used 2 sorcery points so far.
okay, and so this will be
I
a third
still
one.
have 5 more, so
Right.
this will be 2 because it's a leveled spell. Quicken spell I think is 2, unless it's a cantrip, then it's 1.
Spell. Let me just double check.
Pretty positive.
Quicken spell. When you cast a spell, one action. It's if it's an action, it's 2 points. If it's a bonus action, it's 1 point.
Yeah, but so one of them's might have been twin. Might have been twin. There was 1 or whatever. Either way,
Twinning.
it's an action.
Yeah, twinning. You have to like do a sorcery point per
Yeah,
like level or something like that.
yeah.
Okay,
But either way,
2
it's
points.
still quicken spell is 2 points.
And where all is the fireball going?
Ah, shit! You made me move it.
I made you.
Yeah. So center dot. Right here. Oh shit, Thor, you dirty dick.
I actually was watching you. I should dodge it, but I should barely miss it. But
That is.
Please tell me it causes a California-sized wildfire.
Thor's right halfway in it.
what the fuck? I was watching you. You were like fucking right here. You were like here with it. The fuck?
Yeah, you're in it, bro.
God damn it! I was watching your shit, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I know
just,
what he's doing.
I was trying to get that on there, but
Also, I don't know how to remove that line.
all right. So it looks like it hits the 3 fungus. I'm sorry. Can you do the bubble again and just hold it for a second?
Yeah, so it should be boom.
Okay.
I want to full on get into it. God damn it!
That's literally the last one I held. So I don't know what.
Damn it! I was watching your shit, and I was like, I'm not gonna get hit by this. And then nope, you fucking moved it.
Well, you're in the woods. I can't see you. You're behind a fucking giant tree.
I mean,
And you're
fair enough.
stealthing.
But god damn it!
Here
All
we go
right.
again.
And you're stealthing.
So the tree
Yeah.
got a 5. The spore on top of it got a 8. The spore next to it got a 3. The spore next to it got an 11. The vine got a nat 20. Enemy you can't see got an 18. No, a 13. And that is it.
So the nat 20 passes, and that's it.
I'm gonna roll
yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll for evasion here.
There you go, boo boo.
You
Now
have
you're
to-
learning.
I don't think you roll for evasion. I think you.
Pretty sure you do. You have to. If you dodge the AOE, your dex save.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. You don't have to say it. You just. That's just how it is. If it's a dex save, you just take half damage if you fail.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was
Which
your...
so what's I gotta roll for that? Dex save. That's gonna be a 19.
Oof. Thank God.
All right. What's the
So then-
damage?
Gotta go back in there. Holy shit, that's a good ass fucking roll. 18, 27. 40 plus 848.
All right. So this thing died. This thing died. This thing died. This thing died. And one thing you didn't even know. You see another purple bowl burn up on the side. And then that 20. He was too wet from the river nearby. He just didn't get any damage. Good old nat 20s. Okay.
That's why I hit him early.
Anything? Anything else?
That'll do, donkey. Oh, wait. As I'm casting that, I'm gonna scream, "There's no more fungus among us."
There's a fungus in front of Avina, but
There's none in front of me. I can't see it.
All right. Well, speaking of Avina or Taslin. Oh no, fell right in the trash can. Come on.
Dingus.
That's a critical miss.
Avina, heads or tails?
Oh.
Heads.
Oh boy.
All right. She chose for Taslin because that was tails. Chaslin,
Sorry, Taz.
you're gonna be the one.
That's all right.
So he is
The
going
marshmallow
to
tank can take it.
going to attempt a constrict on you. That is a 24.
Jesus.
Yep.
All right, I need a strength save.
Oh yes.
Should be pretty easy.
Hold on.
for
Let
you.
me get out my good dice.
You have advantage too. It should be pretty easy.
Well, I rolled a nat 20 for a 29.
Okay. So that is so obviously no grapple, but that's 10 bludgeoning damage. Bring that down to 5 because you were raging.
All right.
All right.
Finally, my strength comes in handy.
5. All right. I think it's just gonna move a little bit more that way. And Ro, you are still the target of this fight. Constrict coming your way. That is a 21. Does that hit?
Yeah, it is.
All right. I need a strength save.
16.
A 16 is enough. So you'll be taking the 11 bludgeoning damage from the attempted grapple.
All right.
You'll see another tree uproot itself. The one that was just outside of your fireball range.
Oh my god.
That son of a bitch.
Right.
And he'll rip the roots out. Take some stomping steps. 5, 10, 20. And he is going to go for Ro as well. Ro does a 23 hit.
Yeah, it hits. That it does. That it does.
That is going to be 15 bludgeoning damage as a branch is brought down and smacked on top of you.
Gotta love the feeling of hardwood in the morning.
And with that, brings us to Avina.
I'm going to move my hunter's mark to this violet fungus, and then I'm going to shoot it. I know I'm at disadvantage. That is a 14 to hit.
14 absolutely hits. Ro, did you already minus your health or no?
No, I'll get it in a minute. I
Okay.
know how much.
Okay.
And that's 21 damage.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you pierced this thing like you were hunting a squirrel. Perfect shot.
Okay, great, thanks. So then I turn and I shoot the vine that's next to me,
Okay.
and that is a 12 to hit.
That misses.
Okay, all right.
And the
I'm done.
arrow's just gonna go right in between the actual vine and just dig into the dirt. Lucia, you wanna get up off the ground?
No, not yet.
Take that snooter.
I'm gonna cast Flaming Sphere right over here. So,
Okay.
because it's within my line of sight. That's not what I wanted to do. I almost dragged my character over there. So. Yeah.
Okay, anything else?
And then I am going to use my bonus action and cast mass. Oh, I can't do that. Fucking shit. Sorry.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna stand up.
Yay.
What a noble act. Anything else?
I think there is anything else I can do, so no.
Alright, Taslin, you are up.
Alrighty. Just gonna take a nice couple swings with my great axe on that vine right there.
Okay. Go for it.
All right. A 16 and a 13.
They both hit.
Is a 16 and a 13 hit?
Yeah,
Both hit?
Yeah,
Okay.
they both hit.
So that great axe 2d12
2d6 and 10.
plus so 2d12. Okay.
2d12,
2d12,
2d6,
2d6.
and 10. Or
Yep.
1d6, 1d12, and a 5 each.
10, 20, 26.
26 damage? Nice.
Yep. Total.
Alright. And you included your 2 damage of rage for each one?
30 points of damage.
Alright, minus 4 more. Alright. Anything else for Taz?
That's it. That's all I can do.
Alright. Another fungus hops off of the tree, landing in front of Row. And, how many attacks does it get? 1. Here comes Row. Are you ready? That is a 16. That's a 16 hit.
It does not.
Alright. You dodged the
Yippee.
fungus. Phew. Alright,
Thank
that brings
God.
us back around to Avery.
Am I able to go through Lucia's attack, or is it rated E for everyone?
It is rated E for everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. Does my cloak of displacement make it at least a disadvantage, or is it because it's like a kind of independent magic attack? Does it not really care?
It's just how Flaming Sphere works.
I don't know how it works. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, no, I'm
It
saying
is.
that's just how it works. Like, it's literally just, okay, so any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dex save. As a bonus action, you can move the sphere. If you ram it into a creature, the creature must make a saving throw. When you move the sphere, you can direct it over barriers up to 5 feet, across pits 10 feet wide. Oh, Jesus. Uh, and it can ignite flammable objects and stuff. So, any creature, doesn't matter. If it hits, if you run into it, it hits the damage. You're breaking up really bad. Hello? Did my side break or did that over there break? Anyone else? Hello?
Uh, yeah.
Is my
It's gonna
connection?
go.
Did my connection drop? Hello?
Glitchy.
Hello?
Okay, it was me. There we go.
Hello?
I don't know if it was you. I don't know who it was, but everybody was glitching for me.
Yes.
I think Discord
Uh,
just like messed up for
Yeah.
a hard second there.
Okay.
Yeah.
It definitely did.
Jesus.
Alright, sorry, I don't know how much you heard, but yes, Flaming Sphere is basically literally a ball of fire that if anyone touches it or runs into it, you get burned.
Well, that's unfortunate. Anyway,
Not that G.
first of all, I'm going to cast Wrathful Smite, and then I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20. It's only if I run directly into it and if I end my turn on it, next to it, right?
Yes, correct.
All right. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Yeah.
45. All right, and then I
Did
whack
you
at Big Tree.
did you just pass right by that vine? So it looked like
Well,
you were.
yeah, I'm gonna go for the bigger enemy first.
No, I mean like it looked like you passed like literally right next to it, like reaction opportunity attack, right? No.
Sure.
Okay. Shay. Oh my God! Stop! Stop! Um. Yeah, the reach is that's some crazy reach. Um. That is only an 11. So.
No.
Yep. You are good.
Wags finger at you. Anyway, aim. How's a 23? Does that whack?
23 wax.
All right, cool. Hold on, I'm gonna have to do a bunch of math. Okay, so that's 1d6.
You did searing smite, right?
No, Wrathful Smite.
Wrathful.
Yo.
Alright, that is 1d6 and a wisdom save. So, for you, that will be 1d8 plus 1d6 plus 8.
That is 24 total damage.
Alright, and for its wisdom save, that is a 15.
Does that save? Let me see. Ah, it meets. Just barely.
Alright, so it takes the 24 slashing damage, and yeah, you put an X carving into the tree, but it is still standing. Is that
And
it?
not scared of the cow, unfortunately. Anyways, that is all I can do.
And that brings us to Thor. Thor, you got into position, and the tree burned up in front of you.
Great. I'll just main action dash, I guess. Fuck it. Not save. 15, 25, 45, 55, 60. I'll just chill here.
Okay.
Just fucking running around over here.
Thor's just making movements. Oh,
Yep.
Ro,
He's just running around,
you are
having
up.
a time.
Rose gonna cast Wither and Bloom right here.
All right. Those are deck saves, correct? Jesus.
Yerp.
All right. So starting from the right, the vine got a 14. The fungus got a -3, and the tree got a 7.
That was a con save, sorry.
Con save. Ah.
That was my bad.
Okay. What's the difference? So the vine, I say got a 16. That would be a 19.
You
The
said 14.
14, so 17. The fungus, I said -3. It turns out it's just a 2. And then the tree was a 7, but it should be an 11.
Just the 17 passes.
Alright, once again, the vine passes your checks.
Fucking Vine, bro.
Mhm.
Oh, he still
Over
takes
the
half.
vine.
Loses none.
You gotta handle things at the root of the problem, you know?
Yeah, right. He still takes half, but that is 9 damage. And then I'll take my fucking sorcery.
So he takes 5.
John, was that D6? And that is plus.
Alright. Oh, wait. These guys. 9 was the top. Yeah, okay. Alright. Anything else? No?
No, no, that's it.
Alright. Let's roll to see who gets hit. 1, 2, 3. That is a 4. Super. Do it again. That is a 1. Taz, you are still under attack because this vine doesn't know nothing better. That
Awesome.
is a 9 total. The vine did nothing as it attempted to constrict you once again. This vine, uncomfortable next to the fire, is just going to take a step this way, but it's going to keep its focus on Ro. And I think that is only a 15. Yep, 15 to hit.
Nope.
Yeah, no, no go. This thing, also uncomfortable around fire, gonna take one step toward the. Three, two, one.
Avery.
Alright, opportunity's gone. Ro, this attack's coming for you. Actually, I think. Would it go for Avery or would it go for Ro? Because Avery hit it.
Why not both?
Because it only gets one attack. Ro, heads or tails?
Tails.
Avery is getting attacked.
Oh
Huzzah.
man.
Alright.
I need alcohol.
I think you forgot to mute. That.
So do I.
Definitely didn't.
Alright.
You really are supposed to take care of that before the game starts, but
My fridge is literally right next to me.
oh, okay. Great.
Avery, that's a 19. I do believe that misses.
It does miss.
Alright. And that will bring us back around to Avina.
Okay, so I move my hunter's mark from the violet fungus that I killed to this vine, and then I shoot it with disadvantage, of course, because it's within 5 feet.
I mean, you
That
could.
is a 6.
Alright.
What?
I was going to say you could just get out of range, but.
Then it gets an opportunity attack. I'm not into that. So
You said a 16?
yeah.
That hits. Go ahead and do the damage.
Okay, so that is 17 damage.
17. Very solid damage. Oh, I would say an arrow embeds right into the base of the roots of this vine. It's
Okay, I
still
hit it
wriggling
again.
around. Alright.
All right, 13 to hit.
13 does hit.
And that is 16 damage.
Another arrow hits the roots and it falls still.
Okay, I'm done.
Lucia, you're up.
I am going to make my flaming sphere ram into the tree.
Bam. And then right here. In that tree. Does that save or? Yeah, dex
I'm
save.
rechecking.
Oh wait, if you
It did
ram,
not save all of the work that I did the
let's make
previous day.
a saving throw against the sphere. Yeah, so it makes a saving throw, dex save. That is, ooh, that's actually super good. 17.
It meets it beats, I believe.
Yours is.
Oh
not.
no, it does. Yeah, 17. It's above.
Yeah. All right.
No.
It still takes half damage on it. So go ahead and roll the 2d6.
That is a total of 6 damage, so 3.
All right. You the sphere rams into it and it burns up a couple leaves and puts a little burn mark on the tree trunk, but it is still up and going.
And then I will use my action
Mhm.
to do booming blade against. Oh, I need to move. Sorry. So I'm gonna move a bit.
Okay.
Booming blade against these vines.
Okay.
Give me a
Sure.
moment. Does a sorry, scrolling. Does a 16 hit?
16 does hit.
Okay. So that's gonna be my 1d10 plus. What is a
It's
W
gonna be
again?
1d8 thunder damage on top, and then if it
Yeah.
moves, it takes 2d8.
Doesn't it have to make a wisdom? I think it might need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Um, no, I'm looking at Booming Blade. There's no save on
Okay.
it whatsoever. It
Okay.
just increases your attack. So, but it's thunder damage, so it's gonna make a loud, echoing boom as you make contact with the vine. But
1d10 plus
yeah, you get
1d8.
your 1d10 plus 1d8 plus 3.
That was a 1d100, not a 1d10. Okay. That is going to be a 12 plus. Oh, plus my wisdom. Got it.
Plus your
I
wisdom
don't
should be plus
have
3.
any.
What are you talking about?
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to figure out why I have a W. I think that's a mistype.
For win.
Yeah.
So, so
Plus
16
three.
total.
Okay, so that's 15 damage.
15. All right. Your sword makes contact with the vine and lets out an echoing boom that can be heard throughout the forest.
Oh.
You see some birds fly off from some nearby trees. Anything else?
I will end my turn there.
Taslin. Taz.
Taz is going to move right here,
Okay.
taking 2 swipes with his axe. I get advantage because Rogar's across, right?
Correct. Flanking.
All right. So does a 17 and a 14 hit?
Yes, they both hit.
All right. So 10, 22. Hold on. So 17, 23, 27, 31.
31 damage total. And is that with your rage?
Uh, yeah. And then 31, 41 points of damage total.
40. Where'd the other 10 come from?
Plus 5s.
Oh, right. All right, cool.
Yep.
Crazy. All right, 2 solid chops into the vine, and you would even chop off a big old chunk from the front of it, but it would still be wriggling around after your 2 swipes.
Jesus. All right. Well, that's it. That's all I got.
All right. Fungus.
What the fuck, dude? God damn it.
A little step that way, and it's gonna try and spit at you. Let's see how many times. 4. Uh-oh. Come on, look out, Ro. That
Sorry, dude.
is 8.
Rutro.
That is, ooh, a dirty 20. This is a 19. And this is a 13. So I think just 2 hit.
Just the one.
Oh, yeah, you're 20. Alright, so just the one. Alright. That will be 6 necrotic damage. And that brings us back round to Avery.
All right. Uh, hello, friend. I see. It appears you tried to run away from me, which was a little rude, I will say. But 16 to hit.
16 does hit. Go ahead and do your second one.
Okay. Another 16.
Alright. They both hit. Go ahead and do your damage.
Yippee! Uh, 24 total damage.
24 total damage. You will chop this tree so hard it will get cut in half and fall over into the river. The top half of the tree will float down the way. Alright, anything else?
5, 10, 15, 20. And this is where I shall park it.
Fair enough. Thor, you're up.
Fucking Forrest Gump over here just running all over the goddamn place. Ah, fuck. Nope. I didn't select it.
You're within reach of stuff.
15. What?
You're within reach of stuff, so there you go. Alright.
Yeah, I know. Alright, finally gonna do some stupid things like stab this dumb idiot thing. That was a 16, dude.
You've been
16.
struggling to stab anything this entire time. I'm so sorry.
He gets in position, it dies. He gets in position, it dies.
Yep.
16 hits. Go ahead and
Alright.
stab the vine.
Alright, give
And
me
you get your sneak attack, so 46 on
Yep.
top of it.
Yippee! Finally gets to stab something.
Basically. I mean, math goes work. Excuse me. Plus 46.
Plus your 1d8 plus 5.
30.
30. That is a critical stab, and the vine falls immobile again. A regular old plant. Anything else for Thor?
Nope.
Alright. If
Doesn't
that
he
is,
take
if
fire
he's
damage?
if he's ending his turn there, then Thor, you have to make a dex save.
Oh, okay. Sure, why not?
Flaming
You
sphere
get it.
trying to find you, buddy.
Go do
Reminder
an
that
8.
you get advantage on saving throws because when you're within my circle.
I don't think it's advantage. I think they get a plus from your charisma.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
I thought it was advantage.
I'm
No,
already at an
you
18.
get a plus 2.
So then dirty 20.
Yeah.
Yippee! Thumbs up emoji.
But yeah, 20. I believe that does save. So it'd be half damage. Lucia, it's yours. Go ahead and roll your 2d6.
That comes out to a total of 8.
8. So,
So
4.
4 damage.
No. This is not. He's standing next. Oh, he saved. So yeah, 4 damage for Thorgar. This is fire damage.
Yeah.
As you're
Wait, what
standing
am I
next,
doing?
You're standing next to a ball of fire at the end of your
Yep.
turn, and the fire licked you. You take 4 fire damage. Ro,
Unfortunately, the fire is rated E for everyone.
You bitch.
You're the
Ro,
one that stood next to it. We had an entire thing earlier asking if the fire was rated E for everyone, and he said yes, and even read the description of how the attack works. That's
Well, you know
just a
what?
mistake on your part.
I'm gonna throw water. I'm gonna throw water at you. You know what? Go in the river.
let's wrap this up real quick. Ro, go ahead and
Okay.
do your turn.
I'll do firebolt.
Mm-hmm.
Roll. That is a 28 to hit.
Oh, I didn't see that one up top.
That
Oops.
absolutely hits. 2d10.
Yeah, 2d10. Boop. Where'd my fucking shit go?
Can I go back and throw my boomerang and
2d10, boom. That
Don't take
is
backsies.
14, 16 damage.
Alright, the firebolt is enough to finish off the last moving, seemingly alive plant life around you.
Vampire.
The way you say that makes me very uncomfortable. Don't do that.
That's my job. Lucy, are you keeping your spear?
Yes.
Okay, well, you keep it then. But yeah, everything seems to be back to normal. It still smells of rot and blight, but it's dark out. It's like the middle of the night, so And you guys are currently right here.
Huzzah.
I believe you guys wanted to reach the outside of the forest before you rested.
Yes.
Pretty
So, are
please.
we just going to continue on the way?
Yes.
All right.
Sure.
I would say it would take about another hour before you reach here, a comfortable distance outside of the forest. And it is, like I said, the middle of the night. It is dark. It's hard to see all the terrible stuff.
The only two without dark vision are me and Taz. We're the only really two affected, and even then, I have my magic light.
I mean, you guys are still walking around in the darkness and it hurts. So, you did you guys want to stop, or you guys want to just walk it out through the night?
I'd like to rest.
I'd like to rest also.
Yay.
If we're
Yeah.
out of the putrid smell, then yes, rest.
Yeah.
Your
Yippee!
mom smells putrid. Got him.
Okay.
I mean, I would believe that a corpse would be.
Can I say that, like, on the way out of the forest, Avery was keeping an eye out for any, like, dry branches to make a fire because she knew that we were going to rest eventually?
Yeah, you could say that.
Alright, cool beans. So, with my abundance of dry branches, Avery is going to try and build a fire.
Make sure you roll survival to see how many you got.
Yeah. 13.
13. I'd say that you got a few. You could start the fire with it.
I mean, that's really all
Well,
I
luckily
need.
we got a bunch of dead trees around us.
Yeah, but there's still
Anyway,
that.
so do I need to roll again to start the fire?
Um, no, I'll just you guys have started fires before, so
Okay, that's why I
And we
asked.
also have a flaming sphere, I'm guessing, for that duration, so we could just, like, have it start the flammable wood.
And I got
Oh.
a tinder box also, so
yeah. So
We got the fire covered.
yeah,
Yeah.
you guys
Alright,
got your
yeah.
fire
cool
set
beans.
up, and you guys set up your tents, and yeah, you guys can discuss whatever you want to discuss from here, or whatever it is you
Uh,
wanna do.
do we feel like hunting for fresh meat, or are we just gonna eat rations tonight?
We're going to fucking sleep.
Yeah, when I
Yeah.
say it's late, I mean
Yeah.
it's like midnight-ish, if not
Yeah,
later.
okay,
Yeah.
so to bed it is. I'll make breakfast in the morning.
Are we just all
Lucia's
going
gonna
to
make
sleep?
sure. Yep. Going to sleep,
Huh?
and
Is
then
anybody gonna stay up and keep watch?
not me.
Wow. What an
Okay.
asshole.
Well,
So what if
I
I don't mind staying up for a few hours while Lucia gets her. I
four
don't
hours
know.
of sleep.
Yeah,
Whenever I
4
wake
hours
up,
that she
I'll watch
needs.
over all of my little babies for the 4 hours that you guys are down.
Yeah,
Thanks, Mom.
thanks.
You're so sweet.
yeah. I don't mind taking watch until Lucia is up.
Okay.
All right. We got our shit.
All right. Avery is going to park it by the fire until Lucia wakes up from her trance, I think.
Yep.
Oh, here we go again.
So 4 hours on Lucia's trance, I guess,
Yes.
and then you guys can swap out.
Yep.
Sure. You guys go ahead and get your tents and all that stuff. Um, I will go ahead and tell you that the first watch was uneventful.
My God.
Judging by your silence, I assume the second watch was not
Yes.
as uneventful.
No, the second watch is also uneventful. This is not for everybody. You guys,
Okay.
in fact, I will say that you guys can go ahead and wake up, have your morning, and start that out. So you guys can start discussing stuff.
Okay, so
Yippee!
this counts as our long rest.
Yes, it
Yeah.
does. Oh yeah, and everyone is now officially level 8. We did
Yay.
Yippee!
we did go over all the
Level 8
increases
ish.
except for Avery. Did you pick a feat or are you doing 2 points?
I think I'm going to go with Shield Master.
Shield Master. Okay, let's see what we got here. Alright. Use shields. If you take the attack action on your turn, you can bonus action shove 5 feet with your shield. If you are not incapacitated, you can add your shield's AC bonus to any dex saving throw you make against a spell or other harmful effects. That's pretty nice. And if you are subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dex saving throw to take only half damage, you can use your reaction to take no damage if you succeed the throw, interposing your shield between yourself and the source of the effect. That is actually really good. That's an awesome thing to have.
Thank you.
Shield Master. Alright. With that, that is Avery level 8 because we did all the other stuff. Avina, are you taking 2 points or a feat?
I am taking 2 points. I'm going to put it on charisma.
Really? Okay.
I feel like people should just not hate me as much. I've grown as a person.
Dang.
People might like me more.
Still an interesting choice. I wasn't expecting that. Well,
Okay.
alright, 0, 0. Everything gets zeroed out for your charisma skills. Your modifier is now 0. And yeah, all the way around. Okay, cool. And that is that. So Lucia, are you taking 2 points or are you doing something else? Taking a feat.
I think I'm gonna take a feat.
Okay, which one are we looking at?
We are going to be going for Fey teleportation. I'm gonna be taking the +1 in intelligence.
Alright, Fey teleportation. You just have to be a high elf, which you are. So increase your intelligence by 1.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, nice. Maxing out the intelligence. Very smart. Alright, we'll do all those numbers here in a second. You learn
It just goes
to
up to
speak,
5,
read,
right?
and write Sylvan. Yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
maxed out, so it goes up to 5. Sylvan. And you learn Misty Step, which can cast it once without using a spell slots. You regain the ability to cast it in this way when you take a short rest, and it has to be intelligence. So everything's intelligence. So I'm going to put that under. I think Misty Step is a level 2, right?
A level 1 bonus action. Or level 2 bonus
Yeah,
action.
level 2 bonus action. So I'll put it down here.
Not that I would know or anything.
Misty
Seven.
Step. This is from Fey Teleportation. Cool. Alright, so you gain that. You gain Sylvan. Alright, and to do your numbers over, let's see. Your intelligence saving throw is now an 8. Let's see. Arcana is now a 5. History 8. Investigation 5. Nature is a 5. Religion's a 5. Alright, and your spell attack goes up to 9. Your spell save is now 17. Alright, and that should be all of the stuffs. So cool. Row, 2 points or a feat.
I'm gonna take. I can't go over, right?
Can't
I'll
go
take
over
two.
20, right?
Nice. Shit, I didn't think about that. God damn it, that's the one thing I didn't think about.
All right, Taslin, we'll go to you in a
Yeah,
second.
I'll find something quick.
Oh, Taslin, you don't get nothing. Thor, and
Nope,
Thor,
I'm good.
you.
Why don't
Thor, it looks like you took Piercer.
Taz doesn't get anything?
He's level 6 barbarian. So,
Just my rage,
yeah.
Big Mad.
extra rage.
And the water
Right,
teleporter.
I don't get anything yet. I'm level 6 sorcerer. I took fighter. I took a
Oh,
level
that's
1
right.
fighter.
Oh, you don't
Yeah,
get. Yeah, you
yeah,
don't get
that's why I
nothing.
didn't. It threw me off there. I was like, wait a minute, what?
Sorry. Yeah, you don't get
But
nothing
no,
either.
yeah.
Okay, so just Thor's last one, which is
I just get
Piercer.
action surge.
I'm guessing you're going to put the 1 point into Dex. Is that correct, Thor?
Yep.
All right, that will max out your Dex as well. We'll do those numbers here in a second. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack that deals piercing damage, you can re-roll the attack's die using the new roll. And if you do a critical, you can roll one additional damage die, determining the extra piercing damage. To be clear, because of the way that I do the things, if you were if you use your rapier and you do the piercing damage, instead of doing 2d8 plus 10, it will be 3d8 plus 10.
Like,
So yeah, it's just one die on top of what I usually give you. Alright, and adding this information in, your dex save becomes a 9. Acrobatics becomes an 8. Uh, Sleight of hand becomes 11. Stealth becomes 11. And short sword is a plus 9 to hit and does plus 5 damage. Dagger is plus 8, plus 5. Your rapier, however, is a plus 9 to hit and will do a plus 6 to the damage. And that is your dex, which goes to your armor class. So your armor goes up to 18. Okay. I believe that's everything.
do I get a +1 on my saving dose as well?
Yeah, that goes up to 9 because you also have the cloak protection.
Oh, okay.
So,
Oops. Yeah.
well, all right, cool. That should be everybody then. Okay, cool. So yeah, you guys level up and you get all these stuff. You guys wake up feeling stronger and more prepared for what lies ahead.
Yay.
Yippee!
Yay!
Die.
Alright. Oh, okay. Alright.
So now we're just going to continue our way.
Making our way downtown.
Walking fast.
Oh, yeah, so we're up again, I guess.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
That is
Well,
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
that was fun. I'll take some deer meat. I'll take some deer meat out and shit and start cooking dinner or start cooking breakfast slash.
Yeah, I heard a rumor that Avery was going to make breakfast.
Well, I don't see Avery, so I figured I'd
All right,
start.
go for it. Cool.
I'll start it.
Well, I figured that I was going to stay in the tent because I technically would still be sleeping through my long rest by the time you guys get up.
That's true.
True, true, true. Just use that potion thing you got. You'll be alright.
Well, if anybody needs rations, I still got some from when we burnt down the house when we met.
Well,
And that feels like forever ago. You mean that mansion that we burnt down?
Speaking of,
I got,
Yeah,
we got
a
plenty
few
of
days
fish
ago.
meat and deer meat and stuff, so I think we'll be
Now, that was
alright.
like, what, 2 weeks ago? Like in game 2 weeks ago? Or a week and a half? Somewhere in there?
In game like a month and a half ago.
Was it? Deem, solve this debacle.
what
How
exactly?
long
It's
ago did
not
we
that
burn
big of
down
a
a
deal. It's
mansion?
not that big of a deal.
Like when you got an item?
No, when did we burn down the mansion? Like in game.
Burn down the mansion?
It was like our
Oh,
first
yeah.
thing we ever did.
Yeah, it
Well,
was our first mission.
Well,
it's been at least a month, if not a little longer.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
Y'all have had quite a few long rests.
Just a few.
um, okay. So, Ro, to recap the items that you mostly found in the cave, you found the ring, you found the needles, and you found an amulet. I don't think you collected any of the messed up items, like the bent daggers or the snapped longsword.
Nah, I didn't. So
So,
the amulet, the ring, and the needles, right?
right, this, yeah. So if you
So
guys, um,
yeah, I put the ring in a different pocket. That's right.
mhm. Yeah, but I think you wanted to, now that you guys have downtime, I think you wanted to show the needles and amulet to the group.
Yeah.
So, Avery, Thor, are you joining the group?
I'm still asleep.
Okay.
Wouldn't I be?
If
oh,
you want to be, I mean, everyone's
oh,
waking up.
right.
This
I
is
need to
the after long rest part. But if you want to sleep in a little bit, you can.
like. Hold
I'll join the group. Yeah.
on. Oh,
He's
I
giving
would.
you
I
permission.
just knew I
Just
would.
take it.
I just knew I wouldn't wake up at the same time as everyone else, so I figured they'd roleplay a little bit beforehand,
Oh,
unless
that's
they
yeah, because
want it.
you went to sleep a little later. That is a fair point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you'd be asleep for a little bit longer if that would make
All right.
sense.
All
Good
right.
call. That caught me. All right, yeah. So, Ro, go ahead.
So remember like last night when we were fighting that fucking big many-headed beast bitch and like his minions of many-headed beast.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
I got some cool shit.
Okay. Let's see it.
Um, so demanding.
well,
How dare you? I was going to show you, but now I don't
Oh,
know.
sorry. Sorry, my
I'm,
bad. Just woke
I'm,
up.
I'm
Just
just,
woke
yeah,
up.
you know what? It was a rough night. It was. It's okay. But anyway, so I got these fucking needles, which hey Lucia, you over there? You awake? You doing your fucking weird thing?
She's muted.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's just roleplay time.
Yeah, yeah, it's alright.
I'm
It's
just
not like
over.
if you don't want them, it's fine. I'll keep them.
Okay, so I'm just after I, push back
But
my cuticles, trim my nails. I mean, I still have to brush and braid my hair.
I mean, if
Okay.
you don't want
Great.
these cool glowing needles, like I mean, they look like things that you would use for your knitting and shit.
I mean, again, I'll take them in a little bit. Let me finish.
Okay, but I also found this amulet.
Hmm.
Shit, my neighbor died.
What?
He's 104. Yeah, I know. Sorry, super weird,
Why would you
super
just say
weird.
that? What?
It's a little fucked up, I guess. Yeah, technically, he's 105. Like they brought him home, and they were just waiting for him to like
Oh, so it's like
pass.
hospice.
Shit.
Yeah, but the ambulance is out front.
Oh.
That's why I was like, oh, my neighbor died. Sorry.
Yeah, we didn't
But
know
yeah,
if this
let's
was like
continue. We're
a
good.
sudden heart attack at like 40, or we didn't know
Yeah.
if it was like a sudden heart attack at 40 type of die, or if this guy's been going down now for a while type of
I
die.
gotta say
Yeah, no.
that makes it really hard for me to be like no above table talk. Because when we do tell you to not say that,
Yeah, I
I
know,
mean,
right? Like,
don't say
sorry,
that.
but
But like, don't.
that kind of
Jesus.
just slipped
It
out.
was
Like,
short.
that's
It
my
was
bad.
short and sweet. It's okay.
Yeah, that
All
was
right.
my bad. I kind of just fucking randomly said it.
I guess let's.
Lucia will finish up her stuff and then she'll come over to you and be like, "The amulet. Do you need it to be identified or anything?"
Yeah, we don't really know what it does. I just know it's magical.
Don't we also still have the wand?
I don't know. That's up to Thor, whether he sold it or not.
No, I still have
He
it.
tends to not sell things either, so like
Do you,
He wants to be on. He wants to be
that's
on
why he
Amy's
has
orders.
17 swords on his back.
I'm the cartel.
It's like, I use it, I kill you, I put it away. I use another one, kill you, I put it away.
You never know what one I'm going to hit you with. It's the price.
Yep.
But
I'm going to be using identify on the amulet.
I suggest you use it on the needles too, if you can. Like, there'd
I
be
mean,
probably something that might help you out, you know.
well, yes. I mean, I'm
If you
guessing
can,
that I'm going to be the one carrying the needles, or do you just want me to identify them and then you will decide?
Oh no, I was gonna give them to you. I was just saying, like, if you can
Sure.
do both. I don't know. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't.
Well, I mean, I will tell you what the medallion does,
Oh, okay.
or amulet, or whatever this thing is.
It's a medallion.
The thing.
Sounds cooler. Medallion.
Well, a medallion.
I know. I kind of like amulet.
Amulet. On
I'm
the
just gonna
amulet.
look at Tesla with the face. I'm pretty sure Ro and I are making the same face of the really
Medallion.
medallion. Well, you can keep your amulet over
You
there.
can keep your amulet.
We'll keep our medallion.
Medallion. But yeah, that's that shit. Let's see what it does. Could be cool. Could be completely fucking useless. I don't know. I picked it up. It's usually pretty hit or miss with the shit I pick up.
Waiting for you to give Dean enough time to talk, dude.
I have to wait for you to say that you cast it.
I did.
Okay, so
She
you're
did.
casting it. Sorry, I didn't know you said it and all that. You know that this is an amulet of health. You guys have one of these. You know all about it.
Oh,
Ah, dope.
medallion of health.
Would she have known that before she even casted it?
It was. I told you it looked very familiar, but none of y'all.
Well, I
did
was still gonna
none of y'all
cast
did
it
a
anyway.
check or anything.
I don't.
So
I don't
You don't know that
yeah.
I have two. I have parapath.
I didn't remember.
it's all good.
Anyway,
Well, yeah.
but
So,
Is it all good though?
either way, we got it. It's an amulet of health. Fucking sweet.
Is it an amulet of health or parapath? Because I don't have an amulet of health.
you don't, but one in your party does, and
Somebody
you've seen
does.
it before.
Okay.
Pretty sure it's Avery or Taz, one of them.
I do not
Taz.
have it.
Someone has
Is
it.
it Thor?
Pretty
Thor?
sure.
Huh? What? What am I doing?
It's
Who
probably
has the amulet
4.
of health?
Probably
Yeah,
Thor.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I do it. Yeah, I have it. Yeah.
So.
Dope.
We
What
would
does it
have
do?
no
He's
clue if
he's
Thor
never
hated it.
used it.
What
Yeah.
is it?
Oh,
What does it do?
It changes your Constitution modifier. It changes it to your Constitution is a 19 while you're wearing it and attuned to it.
Ah, fucking attunements.
Attunements.
Fucking attune. Also, by the way, guys, like I totally have these boots of Thunderstep. Like we should probably use them.
Yes, you should.
But like I have full attunementism. You see, like this thing gives me like extra damage when I'm shooting my fucking fireballs. And then these gloves give me like a plus damage to fucking lightning when I'm shooting my witchy bolts. You know? And then yeah. Then this thing I wear is pretty dope. That gives me other buffs that like I can't really tell you about. It's like sorcerer shit, you wouldn't understand.
Oh,
What are they
totally.
called?
Mm.
But like I mean I could take the vaulted gloves off and give them to somebody else. And then I would put the boots on and I could just thunder step away.
You said it was lightning, right?
I have vaulted gloves, which is extra lightning. I asked Taslin a while ago if he wanted them, and he got all flustered and didn't know what to do.
Well, that's fine. Cousin, come here. I need to give you a medallion or pendant.
Huh? What?
What? Why does he get the
Sorry,
medallion?
Taz is looking
This
down,
isn't
rubbing.
yours.
Yeah, what
You
about
have
Taz is.
parapath health.
What
Do
about
you
Oh,
Avina?
get
hold on,
diseased
yeah.
very often?
Hold on, guys. Avina, go ahead.
yeah, I thought Taz was gonna get the voltage gloves because he has an electricity power already that would work with. So can somebody else have the medallion?
He's not getting that medallion. I have two other things.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh,
you got bullshit?
what else you got there,
And
young
everyone's
lady?
surprised.
Right?
Not one
What?
person
That was
was
my
on board.
name. I forgot to give it to him earlier.
Oh, is
But
this
we
that
all know that
thing?
Taz likes getting diseased, and this should help him not.
Is this
Avery,
that thing from the beach?
Avery, you can wake
What?
up at this point.
No.
No.
Yippee! I finally get to wake up.
It's a parapath of health. It basically
Mm.
makes him immune to contracting any new diseases. And if he's already infected with something, at least it will suppress it while
Uh,
he's wearing the pendant.
yeah, that motherfucker
Oh,
needs it. Yeah,
yeah,
his
yeah, that
scalp
too.
looks
Yeah,
sad.
give that to him. Yeah.
Remember, if
No,
you're
like,
wearing a pendant of any kind, you can't wear another one and get its benefits as well. You gotta pick one.
What?
oh,
Um,
He
he
but
has his
the
gun.
the but the
he needs
the parapat is not an attunement.
Yeah.
So he could just like wrap it around his wrist, right?
I don't have any other
No.
pendants.
but
Yeah,
that
Yeah,
means
Thing.
you
I
can't have
was.
the medallion of health that we just found,
I
right?
Yes,
wasn't gonna
correct.
give
yes.
him the medallion of health.
Well, it's not an
Yeah, like
option.
we figured
Okay,
that out.
sorry.
Medallion
We
of
all
health at
misunderstood.
Rogar.
All right.
I
We
just
all
didn't know, dude. Like I gave you the medallion, and then you're just like, "Here you go, Taz."
All right. I'm just gonna give
Like,
the
we
so.
didn't know,
A
dude.
bunch of words before then, if you were listening.
All right. So
I mean,
Taz is gonna have the
I don't
periapted
think I
health.
was.
Periapted health for Taz. He is now immune to disease.
Yay!
I'm gonna put a second one on myself.
Give him an STD. See if
I
it
have
works.
two.
You're
What
gonna
is it
put
called again? The Parapath of Health?
Parapath of health.
here. I'll send you the link. You're gonna put a what on yourself?
I bought two of them.
Okay, so you're gonna have
I'm
one as
giving
well.
one to Taz and one to myself.
Okay. There
Since
you
it's
go.
not an attunement.
Links for convenience. And then Lucia. Okay.
I'm sick. Gang didn't mean to die.
Health. And now you are also immune to disease. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. All right. And just so you know, Lucia,
They're the same
those
thing.
needles you are holding, they seem to be a single set. And one is red, one is blue, and one is yellow.
I will identify them later.
Like I said, it feels like one set. But go ahead. You guys can continue now. Avery wakes up, and Avery, you can entrance.
Avery.
Avery
What's
is
up?
is going to start is just walking over with like a yawn. It's like, "Good morning, everyone." Just gonna
Good.
sit down on the ground next to Ro and Thor.
Did you say one green or one
Dude,
blue?
you could
One
pop a
red,
squat.
blue, and yellow.
You can sit over here. It's okay.
Okay. Okay.
You don't have to sit on the ground.
I guess
Thor
I'm
can
sitting on the
stay.
bench next to Ro.
Yeah, Thor can stay on the ground. He's fine.
Yeah,
Mm.
but I
But
want to fly like an eagle.
so we were
We'll
just
talk
going
to
over
Lucia
some
about
things.
that.
Yeah,
We found
exactly.
some we found some needles. We found a medallion of health, or as Taz would like to say, an amulet of health. But so, um, but also like we got these fucking thunderstep boots. Like we got some cool shit that we're all like just talking about, seeing who should get who should get what. Like it'd be dope if Avina had like thunder arrows or lightning or not thunder but lightning arrows. Because then I'd be like, yo, take the gloves, and then you get a D6 on each arrow you shoot. But like, she ain't got that.
That would
Yeah,
be pretty cool.
do the boots work that way? Because if they work that way, I'm in.
The gloves work that way. The gloves give you 1d6 of lightning damage as long as you cast lightning damage.
But I don't have a lightning spell.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So like, if you shot lightning arrows, right, Dean? Like, sorry,
Oh,
okay. Well,
If you do any lightning
Wow.
damage, those
yeah,
fire
if you do
out.
any lightning damage.
oh,
Wow, we're
so like,
clowns.
Close.
Wow, this is the fake Avery.
You
But
gotta
yeah, so any
um,
any
Our
lightning
clothes are
damage you
slowly taking us
deal,
out one by one.
you
Everyone, watch
add
out!
1d6.
But yeah, okay,
okay,
good.
so I do have absorb elements, so if I absorbed lightning damage and then recast it, I could use the gloves at the same time.
I
Absorb
mean, yeah,
elements. D&D. Uh,
100%. So it's anytime you deal lightning damage, but like I do it a good bit.
You
Like
do.
I have witch bolt where I'm just like
yes.
witch bolt.
Yeah,
Yes.
So
you
like
use it way more than I do.
yeah,
Mine
Uh,
is like incidental to
so like
whatever is happening.
exactly.
the absorb
But
element
also
that you said works. So
yeah, that
just
would be dope.
try to squeeze
Like
that
would
in.
she be able to be like so does absorb elements what it doesn't work is like you absorb obviously you get hit by that element, you can
Yeah.
absorb it,
Absorb it. And then
and then
your next hit
next
you do 1d6 of that element.
yeah.
So if it's lightning they
So
absorbed and they have the vaulted gloves, it would be 2d6. But that's so
So it's actually, this
situational.
says it's 2d6 to start
yeah,
with. Is that?
Absorb. I just had it up.
it might be 2d6.
If
Oh,
you
at
use it at a higher level, it
second
goes down.
level. Second level.
At
Okay,
first
sorry.
level is
Yeah.
Second level.
2d6.
All
So,
right.
but the vaulted
Okay.
gloves gives another 1d6 to any lightning damage, regardless of how you are emitting the lightning damage.
Yeah.
Okay. And I cast it's a reaction.
Right. I
That
mean,
I
this
take
this is very
when I take the
situational,
lightning
but
damage.
yeah.
Yeah, it is very situational.
Which
Okay. So yeah, you guys have your
Yeah.
pyropads
I mean,
of
we can
the.
like kind of like tag team this. Although I don't, it would be very dangerous for you.
Yeah.
Probably not the best. Because if I casted Witch Bolt on you and you took my damage, you could absorb element and then fucking shoost the other shit. But like, it would have to be more of an AoE thing. But like, that's really not a good idea. Because then you take damage just to do damage.
Right.
Might
Okay.
not be the greatest.
Huh.
All
But
right. So
also, Taz uses his fucking breath weapon, John. I don't use mine much, but
I
Taz uses
was.
his.
I think I'm gonna suggest we take a 5, and everyone can collect their thoughts on it. Your items up for discussion are your thunder boots, the new amulet you have, uh, those needles that have not been described, and what was it? Thunder boots, amulet of health,
Particularly
And
the
then
Volta
the
and
gloves.
the
needles,
vaulted
right?
gloves. The vaulted gloves will be up for grab if he swaps it out or whatever. So
Yeah.
yeah, just collect your thoughts on those items, and we'll take a quick 5, and then when we come back, you guys can divvy out accordingly, and then we can move forward. So
Okie dokie.
Yeah, it's either that or somebody just takes the Volta, the fucking boots of thunderstep.
Well, I am currently all kitted out, so
Yeah, I
can.
mean, I have a attunement space that I can still use, but
See, that's the thing. You're a ranger, so it's like the thunderstep boots aren't really like your
You're
go-to.
never really going to be
Yeah.
close enough to an enemy for them to be really useful.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, if you had lightning arrows, then fucking dope.
Literally just spent
But
the last
Yeah.
combat stuck next to an enemy.
I mean,
Yeah,
well,
I
like,
mean, like,
but
I
that's
just
not.
like we get into combat and I tend to just like stay put and just turn and shoot. So, yeah.
Yeah, because you don't like triggering opportunity attacks. The boots will at least give you at least one chance to move and do damage when you move.
Yeah, but they do a lot of damage, so it's like BBEG damage ish worth. Like, I mean, if she wants them, take them.
You guys
Like, I'm.
did identify it before. It's going to be, as a bonus action, you can activate the boots to cast Thunder Step without any components or spell slots. Once used, these boots can't be activated again until dawn.
Yeah,
So
so
it's
it's a one per rest, John, basically.
So
Yeah.
And if
I
you
mean, I
want
feel
them,
like
that's fine.
which one would you rather have for your character though?
Me personally, I've been teetering on that for a while now, but I don't want the vaulted gloves to go to waste because they fucking come in handy.
Does Taslin not have any other spots for attunement, or
That's the thing, I don't know.
Taz, you can chime in if you'd like.
yeah?
I'm not
I
You're
going
mean,
to
muted
use it.
though.
I have full attunement on everything, but I have something that I don't use.
What do you have?
The Ion Stone of Leadership or Ion Stone of Leadership. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I
What is
don't
that?
see.
I see
It's a
that.
rock that floats across my head,
Right, it gives you a charisma
and
boost. Okay.
yeah, it gives me charisma.
Yo, I'll trade
And
you my vaulted gloves for that shit, fuck.
And I mean, we can always sell whatever we don't want to use or can't use.
Yeah. I see blue ragtag and the leader stone. I don't see anything else. What do you have?
the Rod of the Pack Keeper.
Oh, you have that?
Yeah, she gave it to me finally
Yeah, like
after
a
like 5
couple
sessions.
sessions ago. Yeah,
Yeah, holding a grudge.
when we were in the house,
And
she gave it to him.
that's a +1, right? So, jeez, took
Yeah.
so long. I totally forgot it was even a thing. Keeper.
She did take a fucking while for that shit.
All right, so your
Well,
attack.
she got it when we were.
Quite the grudge.
So your attack bonus is a 5, and defense or DC is a 13. Right, that's a 1, 3. So that brought it to 4. The leadership stone. D&D. That gives you 2 points to. Your charisma score increases by 2 points. So your charisma is actually a 15 for right now.
Mhm.
Alright, so that actually, let me raise that up. So I never did that either. So your charisma saving throw should be a 2. Deception is a 2. Intimidation's a 5. Performance
Okay, so
2.
wait.
Persuasion 2. And your spell attack bonus should be 6, and your DC a 14. There you go, Taz. Now we got you
Yep.
all set up. There we go.
Okay,
Okay.
but so is it that like Rogar would rather have the leadership stone and Taz could have the vaulted gloves and I could have the thunder boots?
I mean, that could work out.
How you feeling, Taz?
Is that cool with you, Taz?
And that's fine by me. I can do that.
It still maxes at 20, just so you know, Ro. You'll only get
With the
the
plus
+1.
one, right? Or is that a +2 or something?
It's a +2, but it still maxes at 20.
Yeah, but I would max out. I would be 5 then, right? Max out my charisma.
we doing that?
I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I don't use the vaulted gloves too much, so it's usually just like
I feel like you have
we
witch
have
bolt
one enemy.
specifically. For,
What's up?
I feel like you have witch bolt specifically that give vaulted gloves a use.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I could swap out.
Mhm.
So I was gonna swap out a spell anyway.
All right. Are we in agreement with that, Taz?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Three-way trade.
So Taz is gonna get the vaulted gloves.
That way you get an extra. You use your breath weapon because you got that fucking pennant, John, or whatever the fuck that thing is,
Okay. So
right?
Yeah, the
So that's force
what is it
damage. That's not
called?
lightning damage.
Yeah, I get 3 extra attacks with the Dragon Force amulet.
Yeah, that's force damage, not lightning damage. But you still do
Yeah,
use your breath weapon more.
I definitely use it a lot more than you do.
Yeah, and then on top of that, with your ragtag armor, you got blue ragtag, right? So every time you do lightning
No,
damage, you
I have blue dragon scale armor.
get. Oh,
dragon
oops.
scale. I see blue ragtag scale armor.
Blue ragtag is me.
Blue ragtag is Lucia?
Yeah, I did have it.
No, yeah, you have a blue ragtag chain shirt. Taz, you
Yeah.
also have blue ragtag scale mail. It's just blue, you know. So yeah.
Mine says dragon scale mail blue.
Oh, you don't get a plus the lightning damage or anything.
Yeah, it's still ragtag, so you still get the
Yeah,
ragtag
yeah.
bonus.
Yeah,
Alright,
so you get
so
an
to add it all
extra
up,
one.
the Volta Gloves is an extra D6, and the blue ragtag is an extra +1 per die. And a dragon breath weapon does 3d8, I think it was. Dragon Boy.
3d6.
Uh,
Should be 2d6.
depends what level I'm at. Let me look.
Oh, it does? I
The
didn't
breath
even look at that shit.
weapon.
I just hit 6, so it's 3d6.
So yeah, so you get an extra
Well,
1d6, so it'd be 4d6.
you're actually level
I'm
8,
level
but
6.
you're level 8.
Yeah,
So
it's total level. It's not.
Oh, it's not based on your barbar. Oh, okay.
no,
So okay.
why would it be?
Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
So you would get 46 plus 4 because of your ragtag. Because
Uh,
ragtag is per one plus 1 per dice.
Yeah. So your dragon breath lightning is going to be 3d6 plus 1d6 plus 4.
That's
That's
actually fucking worthy right there. That's a good hit. See, that's fuck. That makes you fucking want to use that shit once per fucking long rest.
all right.
well, I actually get what is it? I get 3 with the amulet, but if I use all
But that's
3, only one
force.
comes back every dawn.
Well,
That's force damage.
that's the force. That's the dragon force damage. I'm talking about
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
your lightning breath specifically.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna put your charisma back down. So persuasion back to 1, performance back to 1, intimidation back to
And these are just
3.
called vaulted gloves.
Yeah.
yeah, voltage gloves.
They're like wraps that you put on your hand, and then they have like a hard knuckle section. And then deception's a 1, and then your charisma save is a 1. Cool. All right.
Are these a homebrew item?
Yes, they are. Almost everything y'all are
Okay.
wearing is homebrew at this point. Spell attack goes back down to 5. Spell save DC goes back down to 13. Cool. All right. And then row, you get bumped up to 20.
Yeah, so
So,
charisma it's 5.
so yeah, your charisma save is now an 8. All right.
And then
Deception's a 5. Intimidation's a 5. Performance is a 5. Persuasion is a 5. Um, your spell attack is now a 10, and your spell DC is now an 18.
Which actually comes in handy because you've hit 17 quite a few times. I must say.
I mean, I just say what number I roll, so I will tell you. But
I know. Well, I'm just saying, like you've actually hit like tied to fly like a
yeah,
few, like, a good bit, so that comes in handy.
yeah, I'll have to start saying 18. Okay, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
But
right.
no, but all right,
That's actually dope. All right, so
all
I no
right.
longer have the bolted
And
gloves.
then the thunder boots are going to Avina. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I have the black ragtag chain shirt, the glimmering moonbow, and the cloak of elvenkind. Which one are we trading out?
Oh, wait. I
Yeah,
have an attuned.
you have the black ragtag, which is for acid damage, which you quite literally never do. So
I
you can.
mean, I
You got what's your glimmering? What damage does your glimmering bow do?
Oh,
that
that's
is my +10 to hit. I'm not giving up the
yeah. No,
bow.
that's the
Um,
crazy thing.
I wasn't saying give it up. I was saying what damage does your
Mhm.
bow do?
oh, it
Oh,
does
D8 plus
it's
D6.
+5.
Yeah.
Oh, just not specific damage.
It's D8 of regular bow damage. It's a D6 of radiant damage added to it, and then modifier. So
We got radiant. Do you have radiant
no, there's no
ragtag?
radiant ragtag. No,
That's beat.
it's all basic element stuff. So
I don't like that.
boo. But so yeah, I mean, if you want to hold on to the boots until you get back and buy a regular chain shirt or other armor, and when you can not lose the AC until then,
Yeah,
and you're
that
just,
sounds good.
alright, I'll
Yeah.
just put down not attuned. Thunder. They're just called thunder boots.
Okay.
Okay, cool. All right, so you get the thunder boots. Ro has the stone. Taslin has the vaulted gloves. Still the case of your amulet. What would you like to do? Who's getting the amulet?
Is the amulet? It's the amulet of health. Is it a fucking? Is it a? It's a. Oh my god!
It makes your
It's an
constitution.
attunement.
It makes your, yes, it is an attunement. It makes your constitution a 19, which would mean +4. So to be clear, for example, Ro, your constitution is a 13. That's a +1. So turning that into a +4 would mean 3 times 8 added to your health automatically.
Ugh.
I'm
Wait,
just
like I said,
wondering.
we can always just sell whatever we don't
Yeah, I
want or
think.
can't use.
Yeah. Well, now I'm just
Well, that's
like
what we're doing with the ragtag, but um what do Thor or Avery have 3 attuned items? I
Orgar
thought
I
has
do, yes.
Thor,
Orgar has the fucking amulet of health
yeah.
already.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I want to say I gave the wand to somebody. I can't remember.
Uh,
I'm pretty sure the
I
wand's in one of the fucking bag of holdings.
I don't have a
Probably.
wand on your sheet, so I'm going to need to know what wand you're referring to.
The wand that
The
it's a
detect magic thingy,
yeah,
bobber.
it's a detect magic wand.
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh, on the
because I
magic.
should have cloak protection, ambient health, and ring of
Man, you must
evasion.
have had that for so long. It's not even in my.
We've had it for a long time.
Yeah.
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 Sell it. I mean, at this point, I mean, Jesus. But all right. I mean, you guys don't have to figure out all of your items right now. If this is where we're
Yeah.
at, you guys have that wand, you have the amulet, and these needles all to figure out still. Lucia, you don't want
Okay.
to do
So
anything with the needles still?
you're muted.
Nope, not right now.
Okay.
I'm not
Are
using up all my stuff. I have 3 per day. And that includes my counterspell. Heck no.
That is a fair thing. Okay.
okay, but you're gonna keep them, right? Like
Yeah. Roger, give him to me. I have him in my inventory.
Okay,
Okay,
so
all right.
Lucia, you have the needles and the amulets.
No, I
Y-
gave the amulet back to Rogar and
Okay,
took
so
the
you
needles.
have the. I'm gonna put the actual name of them, but you have the needles.
So are we ready to head out again, or are we just going to sit around and sing Kumbaya?
I mean, I think we're good to go. Just Dean, tell me what that fucking John, the Rock John was, because right now I just put Rock of Charisma.
It's called an ion stone, IOUN stone. You specifically have the leadership one. There are multiple ion stones. And this leadership stone bumps your charisma up by 2 points, max of 20. Leadership stone. And for aesthetic purposes, this is a marbled pink and green sphere that orbits your head.
Alright. Ion.
And Thor, you are holding the attuned. I'm just officially saying that you're
Perfect.
holding it,
I just
Thor.
sent it.
So,
Thank you, left.
wand of magic detect.
Yep.
Who left?
I said thank you, left.
Oh, thank you, left. Uh, but yeah, so yeah, Thor. I'm just playing wand of magic detection as not attuned item. That way you're holding it. Ro, I'm gonna put that other thing that you have not told anyone about. Where is it again?
It's in my pocket.
What are you hiding from us, Bobby?
None of your business.
You don't
Bitch!
know. You don't know.
You don't know.
Okay, I'm actually gonna put that up here. And don't forget, you also have a circlet of blasting on your head, Ro. Um,
What?
you found a circlet of blasting a long time ago, and you've been wearing it.
I have no idea what that is. I have no.
All right, circlet of blasting. All right. So this item,
I don't even
uh,
remember that.
yeah, you've had it for a minute. As an action, you can cast Scorching Ray with it. When you make the spell's attack, you do so with an attack bonus of +5, and the circlet can't be used again until next dawn after that. So one Scorching Ray a day. Sounds
As
like
an
free
action.
money at this point. Things you're not using. You should take a look at your inventory and sell some stuff. It sounds like. But
We're hoarders. What can we say?
that's for sure. Y'all are so full of stuff.
Dude,
But
are you
okay,
sure? Like, I don't even know what the fuck is circlet. I've never heard of a circlet of blasting.
y'all found
I
it
also
like
don't recall this
I
existing.
remember it, but I don't remember him putting it on. I
I,
remember being suspect
it.
of it because it was
It might just be
right
in your
after the
inventory
ring
then.
issue.
Yeah, it might be
Yeah.
just in your inventory. But yeah, you guys found it like in the lizard cave.
Oh, well, then I put that shit on. And it doesn't need attunement?
No, you guys are.
Well, then fuck yeah, put that shit on.
It's been in your inventory forever.
Fucking right.
All right, so
Alright,
with the item stuff out of the way, I think that's enough time of that. Would you guys like to move along?
let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I said that's a little bit longer than 5 minutes.
Oh, at this point, that was not even about the break. We were just wrapping up the conversation over the
Yeah,
table.
no, I'm still gonna be like, well, I'm still trying to be funny. Stop. Stop.
All right, so let's see. We agree that each hour 20 minutes for each hex. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, are we going
Um,
back to like are we going back to like over
hmm.
here and going trying to go back to Saltmarsh from that way, or because we didn't bring a boat?
So y'all discuss this while you're walking. But yeah. What's the route
Yeah.
y'all are taking?
I mean, we didn't bring a boat, so we don't really have a choice other than to just go back through over here.
Well, we could go down and see if the lizard folk would give us a ride back to Saltmarsh.
I thought the lizard folk didn't go to Saltmarsh. They went. They said that they went like once for what I forget what the reason was, and then uh
They were arming themselves against a threat that they are dealing with, but we did end up getting some sort of diplomatic agreement between the two. Yet the lizard folk have no intention of returning to Saltmarsh and dealing with their racist prejudiced people.
yeah.
All right,
Which, when
so
you
we're
guys,
gonna
She's gonna be
climb the.
looking at her nails while she says that and walks.
and to remind you guys, when you told the mayor, he wasn't neutral, but he also wasn't aggressive about the information. He took it as, okay.
So can I use that
He did
not
send somebody
casting?
with papers, so.
Yeah.
And since we haven't seen a war break out,
Ro, what was your question?
Uh, I'm just typing it to you.
Oh, okay. Avery, you got anything you want to chime in here?
Uh, mm, no, not really. I just I don't see. I don't really see why the lizard folk would help us back to Saltmarsh. I mean, we're friendly, but I wouldn't say that we're necessarily friends. We're allies, pretty at best. That was more of like you scratch our back, we'll scratch yours type of situation.
Okay, I mean we can just walk across. I don't care. I was just offering a different option.
I don't mind walking back.
Okay.
And on the way there, we can always stop by the Takos village and check in on Heskin, and I'm sure Ro would also like to see his mother-in-law and father-in-law.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to walk, but like we have other shit to, depending on what time we get in there.
Yeah,
I imagine it's gonna take all day to walk back to Saltmarsh, but
One,
yes.
two,
it only takes
four,
like a handful of hours, I think. But
five. Alright.
doesn't it take
It took
at least for
you
like from the Takos village?
it took you guys 5.5 hours to reach the base of the cliff, the entire way discussing whether the lizard folk would help you or not. It is a 100-foot incline. The incline is it's not like straight up, but it is incredibly steep. We're talking like 80, 75 degrees, something like that.
Uh, are we all just going to climb like normal? Are Lucia and not Avery, Avina going to use the whistle again?
I mean, I think it might be a bit easier if somebody who's big and strong and can carry more than one person carries two people and blows the whistle.
I mean, I
Hey,
could
Avina,
certainly try.
how far is the distance on those thunder steps?
I can't find the boots anywhere, so
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know.
they're homebrew. It's just casting Thunderstep. So
Yeah, I
uh,
forget if it's 60 feet or
Thunderstep is
I think
90.
it's
Oh, sorry, but
90.
Oh, so I could teleport myself up.
You can teleport all of us up.
Constitution saving throw 3d10.
Hold
It
on.
says I can only carry one
You
person.
can bring along
Or you,
object.
all you have to do is hold us or
Teleport
touch us.
one willing
Is it one?
creature
Oh, it's one.
of your
Yeah.
size or smaller, and who is carrying gear up to its carrying capacity. Creature must be
Mm.
5 feet of you and do the spell. Yada yada. But yeah,
Yeah,
looks
I
like
pull off the sheet and it's
yeah, thunder.
fucking barbarian gnome or something.
All right, well then, how about this? Avina cast Thunderstep, get the fuck up there after we already get the fuck up there. That way, nobody has to carry you, and you ain't have to fucking, you don't have to, or just,
I don't have to be carried,
yeah,
which I have objected to in the past.
yeah.
Um,
I
Well,
was just trying to be nice.
I wasn't gonna say have to be carried. I was just gonna say have to climb yourself.
I'm surprised y'all don't
I
just do
I could be
it.
I can climb myself that last 10 feet. That sounds great. I can do that.
Perfect. That's
Okay.
fucking.
Avery is going to turn to Lucia. It's like, did you want me to carry you, or did you want Tazlin?
I mean, if you're strong enough, maybe you could carry two people. Still stands.
I mean, I could probably do that.
All right, as they start arguing, I'm just gonna start walking up and going up and climbing up.
Not an argue.
We're
Flying.
just.
Those guys
As
then.
they start
You're
talking,
gonna pass on a flying cow ride?
I mean, you can pass all you want. I will gladly, if nobody else is carrying me bridal style, honey.
I mean, I guess I'm picking up Lucia first.
You will just
I mean, I
willingly.
tried to offer, but I was cut off.
Darn. Anyway,
You're not gonna pass up on a flying cow?
Anyone else
Right?
gonna ride with Avery's? You can hold one more.
anyone would like a flying cow ride?
They can hold one
No,
more.
I'm climbing.
Okay. Let's get acrobatics from Ro and Taslin. Lucia, I'm guessing you're gonna give the whistle to Avery. Um,
Yeah, you probably
and
pulled
I
it.
see Thor just muted, so we're gonna say Thor is also gonna take the cow ride.
Heck yeah, unless Avina wants it.
Thor, are you cool with riding
No,
the
I'm good.
cow, or did you have a different
All
thing
right,
in
cool.
mind?
All right, cool. So I assume I roll athletics to carry both of them at the same time.
Or we can let Thor answer the question that he was just asked.
Yeah, Thor, are you
Sorry,
cool?
my connection's being garbage right now.
Oh, it's okay. You're at a 100-foot cliff. Everyone's deciding how they're gonna go up. Ro and uh, Taslin have decided to start climbing. They're gonna do an acrobatics check for that. Uh, Lucia's giving the eagle. Oh, there he goes. Never mind.
Whoops.
Okay, forget the. You're gonna take Thor with you. So,
Okay, cool.
yeah, it will be athletics to hold them as you are also constantly blowing into that whistle going up the 100 feet.
All right, that really shouldn't be an issue, but we'll see how terribly I roll. That is a dirty 20.
All right, the whistle once again letting out the sound of a eagle screech the entire way up. You are able to get them up to the top. Ro and Taz, how are your athletic checks to climb up?
22.
Taz had an 18.
Okay, you both are able to climb up. It's a little slower. You see the cow ride go by as you're climbing, but you can do that. And once you are out of range, uh, Avina, you're gonna do Thunder Step with the boots.
Yeah, once they're all out of range, so they don't get
All right.
affected by the thunderstep.
Shortly after the eagle screech comes to a stop, a loud boom comes from the bottom as Thunderstep is cast through the boots. The one time of the day, you'll have to wait until the refresh. But you would get 90 feet up and make a acrobatic save to grab the ledge after you appear in front of it.
I think I missed.
Oh no.
Um, yeah, that's a 6.
A 6. Yeah,
Ooh.
Can I
you begin.
reach out to grab her?
Yeah, you begin to fall. You can make a let's make it an athletics save at disadvantage because you have to hold yourself on the wall at the same time.
Athletics. All right.
That would.
That's
That'd
a
be
that's a
such
12.
a nasty fall.
A 12? Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I will say that you do manage to grab Avina, and the part of the wall that you grabbed on or were holding on to starts to give way and you go down a bit. Avina, you can make an acrobatic save to grab the wall and hold your own weight, stopping the pull on Ro.
All
Hello.
Oh,
16.
Hi,
get
welcome
that.
back.
right.
Just so you know, you took a magical cow ride all the way up to the top of
Yep.
Sick.
a
When
And
pigs
no, you're
fly,
mountain. Not
not
drunk.
when cows fly.
Am
Yeah.
I on drugs again?
You guys reach the base of this hill. You guys are deciding how to go up. Uh, Lucia gave the eagle whistle to Avery. Avery's strong enough to hold two people. Chose Lucia, and since you left, we chose you as the other person. Athletics check to hold you guys as they blew the whistle all the way up. Eagle screech, and they made it to the top. Avina did the thunder boots to get to the top and failed to grab the wall. And you said 16 on your save right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do grab that. You, Ro, and Taz are all now roughly about 40 feet up, and you'll have to do an athletics check to finish the climb.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, all three of you, please.
Uh,
All three.
17.
5.
17 also.
17. Avina, did you say 17?
Yes, I did.
All right. With you two going up, you see Taz begin to struggle, and he's no longer making progress as you guys begin to pass him when he was originally a little further than you guys.
Ugh.
Come on, Taz, you can do it.
On you dingus
Just let me
wingus.
go. Let me fall. Let me land on my axe.
I cast Vortex Warp.
Another creature
Okay.
within range of
Do
the
I have to
target.
roll anything for that, or
You can decide to fail.
If you choose to fail, the target is teleported to an unoccupied space of your choice within a range that you can see. So yeah, if you just choose to fail, Vortex Warp will toss you to the top.
so if I choose to, okay.
If you
Well,
choose to
since I
fail,
know
you
he's,
receive no damage. Don't worry, it
I
is not a damage spell.
I want.
Remember that
I
one
don't care
time I was
about
like, I'm gonna
damage.
put you on a bird?
There is. I'm going to say that the canonical timing of this is that you said, uh, "Just
Oh
leave
shit.
me." He's gonna cast
Just leave.
Vortex. He's gonna cast Vortex
Yeah.
Warp. Do you stop it? Is the question.
Well, you have to roll.
No,
You
He
stop
doesn't
it.
have to if he chooses. Do you
Yeah.
try
no,
to?
I'll accept it.
All right. So you're going to be vortex warp to the top of the cliff, just as you say, "Just let me fall," next to Lucia. You can deal with that in a second. Um,
So,
Ro and Avita, you can finish your climb. With your 17s, you guys make it the rest of the way. Um, it will take a few minutes, and Lucia, you just heard Taslin as he suddenly appears. "Just let me fall." All sad.
What?
Would she have heard the "just let me fall" though?
Yeah, because I'm saying the canonical part is "just leave me here." You did vortex warp, and then he says,
Nah,
"You just let me
just let me
fall."
fall.
So she just gets the
Yeah.
latter half. You got the former. So
Lucia will smack him upside the head. Just let you fall. Really? All I did was take
Oh
one
yeah.
cow ride.
was
They picture
not
like an
that.
old
It
green
wasn't
couple.
even serious.
Oh, really? Just let me
Oh,
fall. Fall where? Get injured? Get hurt? Mm-hmm.
it wasn't serious. Trust me. Just we're up here safely.
And we're gonna get out safely too.
Well, the important thing is we're all here. We're all okay in one piece. No damage was taken.
Yes. Don't
Wonderful.
worry about it. It wasn't
Well,
serious.
Let's
yeah.
just
And now we just have to walk across and go down the other side. It's going to be totally fine.
Yep. Lucia, would you like another cow ride? Thorgar?
Why not?
yep.
Well,
So
I'm going
you guys,
to
Hilarious.
yeah, you guys do finish the thing, and you guys can walk across. It does take about uh, another hour and a half to get all the way across. Looking at another 100-foot drop down to the river below. And yeah, so now you guys can discuss how you want to get down. Normal people use ropes.
Yeah.
the ropes don't reach
Well,
the
we're
ground.
not normal.
We're not
We
When
can
have
normal.
you
I mean,
ever
she's
thought that
not
we were
wrong.
normal?
He's not wrong.
we all have 50-foot ropes, right? So can we just like tie two ropes together?
Yeah, that's what you did the first
Okay,
time.
but
Yeah, you
how are we
totally
gonna
do that.
Yeah.
And do it. Yeah, that seems super logical. I don't know if we do logic though anymore, so just
I
checking.
don't know what y'all
Dude,
do anymore.
All right,
this,
well, let's
I
see
don't
here.
think we
I'll
know
climb
either.
down. Who's gonna get the rope down from the top? Or are we just
I
gonna
don't.
leave?
I don't. I don't mind getting
Um,
the rope down from the
hello.
top if the rest of
Yes.
you want to go down.
Yeah,
We
it's the
just
whistle people who have to bring the rope down as soon as everybody else is down.
I thought I was going to be using my whistle again.
Oh, I thought you were. I'm
well
sorry.
then I'll buy new rope. Jesus fuck, let's go.
Oh my
Yeah, I can also buy new rope. We'll leave it here as a service to the public. It'll be good.
I like that. I
Beautiful.
like that.
I'm gonna misty step down.
You
Misty
get
Step
30
is
feet.
30 feet.
So good luck.
Yeah.
So do you want to like style it or
Yeah.
okay? Explain your style then, I guess.
I'm going to, well, for the style of the misty step.
Well, yeah, it's only 30 feet, so
Yeah, and then whenever I come out of it, I'm just gonna blow the whistle.
you're gonna
So it's a
so
Because it
you're gonna
doesn't say that I have to fly vertical
so you're gonna misty
upwards.
step down
And
and then use the whistle halfway down.
well, yeah, because it's only 30 feet. So unless is that in all directions or is that just
No,
width?
you're welcome to do it if you want. I'm just asking if that's what you're doing. I know
Yes.
it sounds like I'm like telling you not to do something. I'm just hearing you say. I'm just asking to verify. Um, with that said, I guess Lucia goes on down real fast and leaving the rest of you up top to I guess affix. You wanted to affix a rope. Is that correct?
Yep.
All right. Just give me a survival. This will be to tie the ropes together and to set it up as a, I guess a pin.
Cool. Survival 17.
17. Nice. Yeah, you totally get these two tied together very well and are able to affix it to the ground. Whose two ropes are we using?
I used
Mine.
mine and Avina's.
All right, Avina and Ro, you currently have no rope until otherwise. Everyone
Got it.
can use this rope, and that's acrobatics to go down the rope nicely.
16.
Okay. Avery, Thor,
I was gonna wait until everyone else goes down and just take the rope with me.
take. Well, okay, we'll figure that out. Thor,
rope
Avina,
What?
is rope is
Taz.
cheap.
Yeah, just don't.
It
We'll buy
is.
more
It's
rope. Don't
fine.
worry about
Yeah.
it.
I'll have to spend more gold than we
Uh,
have to.
It's not even gonna be gold. Relax.
Don't even. Yeah. It's cool.
probably copper.
Oh,
Also,
I didn't realize rope was that cheap. Never mind.
Take it off the boat.
okay.
Fuck's sake.
Also, right. Yeah, it's going to be fine. Also, I rolled a 6 to get down.
Ooh.
So
Oh
All
my
right.
god.
Uh,
Uh,
Taz, what'd you roll?
A 5.
All right. Thor, what'd you roll?
I'm getting
it's
there.
me and you. It's me and you,
Wait,
Tess.
what am I rolling
I
for?
rolled a
Acrobatics?
16.
Acrobatics to climb down the rope.
27.
Okay, so Ro and Thor get down just fine. Avery, I guess you're just gonna climb down the rope now, right? So just acrobatics.
Yeah, I didn't realize how cheap rope was. I thought it was gonna be like a few gold pieces,
Ah,
and I
yeah,
just
crazy cheap. Yeah. Let's
yeah, I
see,
got a 16.
16. All right, you get down just fine. It would be getting dusk right now, just to point that out. Or maybe not dusk. It would be like
What
late
is?
afternoon. It'd be like 4 o'clock ish. It's been like 7 hours altogether. And you would have woken up late because you went to sleep late.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that said, the two that failed, Taz and Avina, as you are going down, you both find that your hands just slip right off the rope. There's like a bit of sweat that just causes you to lose your grip, and as you slide down the rope and begin to fall, I will let you guys both do one acrobatic save at disadvantage to try and stop yourselves.
At disadvantage.
Great. I mean,
Oh
yeah,
god.
super. Okay.
Wait, are they close enough for
Oh.
my plus 2 or no?
Bullshit.
I'm gonna say no because you went last.
Dang.
Also, I rolled an 8, but my other die was a nat 20, so just FYI on that one.
So 8
Damn.
it is.
8 plus your acrobatics, or 8 flat.
No, 8.
8
That
is the
includes
total.
Damn,
the
girl.
total.
All right, and
I
Taz, how
think
did you
I
do?
feel like I have 1 dice.
Doesn't
Thank
look
you.
like it did much better. Where's he in that one?
Oh, jeez.
Look at that
I had a
face.
4.
A
He's okay.
4.
So
Where did those? Oh my goodness, they went way over here. I dropped my die and they like. I don't know how they roll better on the carpet. All right. Well, both of you guys are falling from 80 feet up, and you both failed your save. So
Oh, God.
that is 8d6 as you both plummet and land on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
would I
Oh.
be on the ground at this point, or would I see them
They would have fallen.
falling
They would have.
past
Bypass
me?
you.
They would have fallen past you guys.
Well, then I
Nope,
would have
I've fallen
vortex
like
warped somebody.
Well,
Probably
take your
Avita.
poison.
Um, roll a d2, or if you prefer, roll a
I don't have a
d20.
D2.
All right, then we'll roll a d20. Taz will be evens. Avina will be odds.
11.
11. Avina, you will get vortex warp to the ground. So just Tazlin is gonna take
Sorry.
the just Tazlin's
sorry,
gonna
big
take
boy.
the damage. That is 12, 15, 16, 17. 20,
Oh, poor
21,
Taz.
29 damage as Taz
Oh.
plummets.
Less than a fireball.
Taz plummets and slams into the ground, and you guys just see
That's
dirt and debris fly up around as a crater is made. When all is
that's more
settled and done, he's got the Yamcha pose, and the
that's
He's got the
more
Family
that's
Guy
more
death pose.
damage. That's more
He's the
damage than I
Yamcha
took in
pose.
both fights combined.
I imagine it's just like it's like a Looney Tunes cartoon, like Wile E. Coyote or something.
I like the Yamcha pose when he gets fucking blasted into the fucking ground.
The only thing I
Yeah,
don't like
whenever I
about
bring up
that
a
is
different
that the
route, it's
disrespect.
not always neat colors.
Yamcha
Yeah.
doesn't deserve the disrespect.
He was the normal fucking
he
Joe
was
Schmo played
right.
baseball man.
Y'all
Still held his
wish you
best,
were as strong as Yamcha.
right? But anyway, but yeah.
but
So, alright.
but yep. So 29 solid damage to Taz as he falls into a brand new fresh crater of his own making.
Oh my
Taz
god.
minus
Are
29.
you all right?
Why,
I'm just
why'd
laying on
you
the
do that?
ground. Like wind knocked out of me.
Once Avery gets to the ground, if Lucia hasn't already,
Yeah,
she's going.
Lucia's just gonna go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on
Yeah.
him.
Alright. Go ahead and do the d8 plus 4, right?
5.
5 now, that's right. 5 now.
That is the wrong thing. Oh, that's max.
Alright, so 13.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So all immediate, like, hindering damage is fixed up from this Cure Wounds.
Mm.
You still a bit of
Oh,
pain.
thank you.
Can I just can I lay on hands the rest, please? This poor man.
That would
We're
be
gonna rest here in a bit. It's like late afternoon.
that would be
I'm just making sure that he has more health in case there's a battle, but
16.
I don't think he needs to lay on hands points.
It would be
16.
points.
16. Okay.
No, I'm full health.
Yep. Good to go again.
Oh.
There you go, buddy. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine now. Thank you. That first step's a doozy.
That was a nasty fall. I'm surprised you aren't dead.
We've survived worse than that.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but that was an 80-foot drop.
We've survived worse than that. Also,
Worse
maybe
than that.
I wouldn't make sure he isn't dead.
That's
Just brush
that's
it off,
8
bitch.
stories.
I'm just gonna throw some dirt on it and walk it off.
It's good. But seeing
I'm
as it
surprised
is
he
getting
didn't
late,
break anything.
I say we just head to the Takas village, and we're not gonna be able to turn the
It's
head in anyway. It's with the timing.
the Lacoste village is closest.
Yeah.
It's closest.
Yeah.
I say we just head there, regroup, eat, head out in the morning.
Fine.
All right, so we're going to the village.
We
Yep.
All right.
Shit.
You guys will cross the river, which I'm sure you guys can figure out because you have all these water people. And it looks like it's another hour and a half to get to the village, so it would be dusk at the time that you reach the village.
Perfect timing.
Huzzah.
5:30. 6 o'clock.
All right.
Wonder if they have any whale left.
So let's see. It would have
Uh,
been. Let's see. Let's get this right. So it would have been. You guys were gone for 3 days since you left the town of Saltmarsh.
Yeah, this is the end. Pretty much. One, two. This is the end of the third day. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, yeah. This is the end of the third day.
Yep. That's what I was saying. This is you
Yeah,
guys have
yeah.
been
Yep.
gone for 3 days. So just you know why I'm letting you know.
Exactly. Exactly what we thought it would be. We said we said 2 to 3 days, right? And then Avina, you had a week, right? Like we don't have to go right now. Like we can go.
Yeah, it's a week. Yeah,
Yeah.
we can
Alright.
stay here and go in the morning. That's fine.
Yeah.
we can go.
I
Yeah,
just
we got
don't
some
want
in
to
the
get.
morning.
Yeah.
I don't
I
want to
mean,
get you.
the mayor's not going to be in his office at this point anyway, so okay.
That's pretty much what I figured. But
Is this a tavern?
None of
yeah.
these are I mean,
Yeah, that's where they were
Well,
gambling.
that's as close to a
That's what
tavern as
this.
it gets. That's where the
Yeah.
gambling crew is at. Daze's crew. Thor's bro. You guys get back, and yeah, you guys can see all these people here, usual suspects, and you see Prethi is actively playing catch with Heskin using that apple.
Don't let me interrupt you. Seems like you're teacher playing around with him a little bit. I like it. But hey, we're back. I'm more than happy to take his skin off your hands. It's been a few days,
It's good to see
and
you all again. I hope your journey was well. I do believe he's been having a good time here, and he got to spend a few more days with his grandparents, which is good because they're honestly not looking very good. I don't know how much more time they have. I hope I
well,
hope Bellatrix is almost done with whatever her last ditch effort was.
she should be. I thought I found her. It seemed the whole plan seemed to be working. Let's just put it that way. So hopefully it works.
Excellent.
Works exactly the way we hoped.
Well, if she's sticking to her old schedule, she should be back by tomorrow night, if not the afternoon.
Well, let's hope. But our mission went well. Thank
That's
God.
excellent. It's always good to hear. I believe Xavier's finishing up some stew for the evening. If you'd like, we can get that prepared for you. I'm sure you and your crew is ready to eat. We have gained another member. If you want to say hello, I don't know if you're interested in those growing into cost.
Look, you guys have been more than more than helpful to us. So this village has been starting to become a home. So any new members or I would like to also speak with also, find out the ins and outs, the basic mumbo jumbo as you would say.
Well, I don't know how much help he'll be. He came from the forests, but yeah, he grown attached to the tabaxis next door. And where's the rest of your crew? I see it's only the two of you here.
Well, knowing them,
They
the
most likely
closest
went to gamble.
the closest mug.
That crew does have a bit of a concern in my eyes, but as long as their antics don't actually harm the town and they don't break the few furniture we have, I don't really see an issue with them.
I agree with you.
Avery is
There.
going to pick up Heskin and kind of like do that thing where you kind of like toss them in the air a little bit and then catch them.
I would imagine he'd laugh gleefully, right? So,
No, no, definitely. He'd probably be like, he'd probably like hold out the apple that he just got and be like, "Yeah, you do the funny thing again."
since he's a child, I would actually imagine he would just randomly throw that apple at you, Ro, just because
I mean,
that's what
well, yeah, I guess if I walked up, he
he's
probably,
he's been. I imagine he would also run to you. So,
yeah, 100%. That's just,
but yeah, Avery, he would still enjoy your playfulness, and he's been throwing the apple with Prethi, so I'm pretty sure he would throw the apple with Dad as soon as he sees you. So, whether you were ready or not.
oh no, I got dad reflexes, man.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
want.
don't you literally have that as
Yeah.
like a thing that you could
Mhm.
do?
Yes,
If you
yes,
if you
I
You
want
can
to
do.
use
make
your reaction.
if you want to make a save to try and catch it, you can go ahead. Make a little dex check.
Yeah, yeah, fuck it. Straight decks,
Yeah.
dope.
Remember, you have +2.
Yeah, I gave him dad reactions. If it
Yeah,
pertains to
I know that.
Heskin, he can move a little bit faster than someone's action.
I rolled a 19 plus 2 plus
Uh,
2.
you were ready for his antics immediately and caught the apple.
Yeah.
As you begin to play with Heskin, she's just gonna. Well, if you're gonna take over, then I think I'm gonna take a break. But you might want to visit your in-laws. I don't know if they have many more sons to see.
I appreciate that. I will definitely go check up on him. Thank you
I
for
don't
all the hard
mind.
work
Oh, sorry.
and help that you've done. Put this into the town village fund to help with improvements. Slip him another 100 gold.
Oh, that's quite generous of you, but thank you. I'll have a savior set up. There are 7 of you. I'll have him set up 7 bowls, and that way you have your dinner as soon as you wish.
Much appreciated. How's that whale working out, by the way? Did you
It's
guys get through all the whale and the blubber and all that
we haven't gone through
already?
all the blubber yet, but it has been nice not having to go all the way to the river to get some water. So there's definitely good use in the whale.
The whale, not the well.
A whale? I'm sorry.
Yeah, we gave him a shit ton of whale meat.
Yeah, I was actually sitting here looking for the well when I was talking. I'm like, when did you build a well? Well, I thought I just
Yeah,
forgot. I thought I just forgot.
just
I was like,
winging it
it's
at that
possible.
point. We didn't build shit.
All right,
Not yet,
we
at least.
haven't gone through all the blubber, but we do have quite a bit of it left. It has been made good for making the stew rather soft.
Good, good. We're glad. Anything we can do to help, just let us know.
Will do. You all enjoy your time with Heskin. She's gonna walk away. Oh, I'm sorry,
Oh,
Avery. You wanted to say something, didn't you?
yeah, I did.
Go ahead, Avery.
Remember, like,
She is still here.
uh, no, it was to Rogar. She
Oh,
might have
Rogar
waited
is
till he
still
left.
here. So
Yeah.
Prethi can leave, so you can talk to him.
Yeah. Avery was going to turn to Rogar and say, I don't mind watching Heskin if you want to go see your mother-in-law and father-in-law in private, but you don't have to. Just offering.
I would actually greatly appreciate that.
Nope. Well, I do not mind. Assuming you're going to go see them.
Yeah.
All right, I'll make sure Heskin gets fed.
Okay, if that's the
Oh,
case, we're
thank
gonna
you.
go to the Gamble Squad. Lucia, Taz, Thor, and Avina. All of you went over here. Whenever you walked in, you would see the usual culprits sitting there gambling over some cards. As you walk in, look at this group. You looking to get in on this action here?
Yeah, why not? What are we betting on again?
Standard card. Get 2 cards. Highest sets gets you the win.
Okay. Assuming it's a copper piece again.
If that's all you can afford, that's fine. We'll take it.
I don't know all my funds I have on me right now.
This is just gonna be you, Blue Man, the brother.
Yes, I just wanted if you had some meat or something around.
I
That's what I was
wish.
looking for too.
I wish we had some heat. We have no means of delivery, and all the funds we get seem to go to ways to build up the village. She won't really use the village fund to buy mead, so if you have a way to bring some mead, I'm down for it, and I'd even gamble you for a barrel of it, but as of now, we are stuck without it.
It's a shame.
Might be
You
able to
It's
telling
such a
swindle
me?
some
shame.
mead. Might be able to
Got
swindle some mead somehow.
we got our fills back when we were working out in Saltmarsh with Days, who he stayed behind. That guy, he's always so focused on that damn brotherhood.
Yeah, he could be kind of hell bent.
Well,
What's his thing with the Brotherhood, Thorgar?
Uh, kind of a family thing we got oriented right now. Um, they have one of our members has a family pendant of ours that we want to get back, but past
Hmm,
that, I don't really know what
okay.
his warpath is.
all right. Well, if we're done talking, let's get to betting. Just the one. None of y'all joining in.
No, I'm not interested. Thanks though.
All right. Then we'll just make it simple. Uh, we'll just make it a luck roll straight up. Since we're doing cards. Thor, you'll roll your die, and then they'll roll theirs, d20s, and the highest one gets the win.
Okay,
What's your bet?
I got tensies.
10, like 10 copper,
Oh no, bet. Just don't want him.
1 copper, 1 gold,
One copper. Yeah,
one
one copper.
copper.
Yeah.
Uh, they'll match it, and they will. After the first card, they're gonna raise you 3 copper.
Hmm. Okay, I'll call match that.
All right. The pot is 12 copper. You said you rolled a 10.
Yeah.
All right. I'd say that you had I'd say like an ace and an 8, so your ace high. Meanwhile, one had a pair of threes and the other had a pair of kings, and so you lose.
Dang. But you old bastard.
We'll say the red one is the one that collects the money. I got you already. Up for another.
I'll see why not, unless we
Though
have anything else going on.
he'll slam 2 copper in the middle. Starting pot.
I'll match.
The other two will also match. Flat roll.
Okay.
What'd you get?
Uh, I guess 16.
16. All right. One of them got the infamous 2-7 combo. One of them got a they got a set of threes, and then I would say that you with your 16 would have gotten a set of tens. And so you win the pots. It had two each, so 2, 4, 6, 8 copper. How many more of these would you like to go?
We'll do a few more unless, like I said, the group has anything else going on.
All right, we'll just keep rolling, and we're gonna say the average pot is gonna be 3 copper from now on, with for each. So you gained 8, you lost 4 earlier, and we'll just do occasional rolls, and that will be the bet, so that we can let Avina. What would you like to be doing?
I'm just kind of lost in my thoughts about my uncle and what kind of plan we can make to go get my aunt from the giants and that kind of thing.
Alrighty. Lucia, what would you like to be doing?
I'm just sitting back, relaxing, watching everybody gamble, and
Fair enough. Taslin, what are you doing?
Um, just sitting for right now.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Flat roll with for Thor. Ooh.
17.
All right. One of them throws down a pair of aces with giddy excitement and scoops up the pot. You lose 3 copper.
You bastard.
Row, you get up to the top and you immediately hear coughing from one and groaning from the other. They look um, they look incredibly weakened. That you can tell there's this lifeless drain on both of them, but they're barely hanging on. As you walk in, let me just swap this map so it's more back. All right. As you walk in, the father is going to look over. Oh, you're where is Bellatrix? We wish to see her one more time.
She should. She should be here tomorrow afternoon. She's on her way back.
I guess we will try to hold on until then. You'll see the mom like attempt to grab the water that's sitting by her, and she can't even like move the cup, let alone lift it.
I will go and grab it and then
Mhm.
feed her the water, virtually.
Fair
Save
enough.
your strength. We will do our best.
She'll start coughing after she takes a few sips. Thank you. It's
I
really
would
all
like to
good.
give them. I would like to give them each a health potion, just to. Clearly, it's not going to cure anything, but
Uh,
maybe it'll help something.
they both attempt to drink some of it, but they just kind of spit it back up,
Ooh, okay.
coughing.
Mhm.
Out 2 health potions on that one.
It seems a lot doesn't work as it used to. But hopefully, we'll get to see our daughter once more.
Okay, we need you to hold on as much as possible.
You should know we're happy she found someone caring like you. Heskin will be in good hands.
Your legacy will live on. You do not have to worry about that. Look, we do not want to lose you. I believe she has done the unimaginable. I believe she has become what she needs to become in order to cure this.
Time is a fickle aspect of life, and our time is coming. Whether it be illness or other, we are not long for this world.
Unfortunately, I know that all too well. As you grow older, time creeps up on you a little bit quicker. But this is not the way we want you to go. So please, hang on.
We will try.
At least try to see her face one more time.
That's all we've
Yeah.
been waiting for. If it
You
comes to
mean
it, please bury us together by the tree.
by the tree? Which tree do you speak of?
The big one in the corner of town. The quiet one tends to rest there.
Uh, we will do as you wish. Anything. Anything to make your life a little bit more comfortable right now. Anything that I can do, I'm here.
We just need our rest if we wish to hang on until she gets here. Rest is the only option we have.
Understood. Rest up. And I will be back in the morning to check on you.
Thank you.
Do 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 do.
Can't fix the move with doo-doo-doos.
Yeah, right. Oh look, I went perfectly out that door too. That was perfect.
Thor, yeah, after so long you learn House's muscle memory. But
Right.
Thor, give me another one, another bet.
Another one. My balance looking like here. 1 second.
For my balance.
Let me just fuck it. Throw 10 in.
10 copper. They will match that bet.
Okay. I have a 19.
With a pair of kings, you wipe the table and take 30 copper total.
Got him. Kidding. Don't hate me. Nah. I think that's enough for me. I'll probably clean house a little bit, you know. Might be back next time.
Running after you win. Typical action of the blue skin. Your brother
Ah.
didn't stick around the tables after he won either.
Well, you know, it's the name of the game, as they say.
Well, I guess so.
And okay, bye.
Does anyone want to do anything else?
Not really. Avery was just like, oh, I imagine like kind of over here is just like a field or something, or like far enough away to not be in Prethi and Xavier's way, but you know, just letting Heskin stretch his legs, run around a bit, and burn off some energy.
There's plenty of grass area around this place. This is just
Yeah,
built in the open area, so.
yeah. So just look to
Cool.
the edge of the map.
Alright, cool, fair enough. Avina, Lucia, Taz, Thor, anything?
No,
Alright. If not,
nothing.
you guys can come collect your food, and are you guys just gonna wrap it up for the evening, or is there anything at all anyone wants to do throughout the rest of the evening?
Oh, Lucy is gonna end up grabbing Taz.
Taz is gonna.
Taz is not.
Taz is not gonna eat. He's like a little visibly in pain, kind of like rubbing his tattoo in his chest a little bit.
Oh.
Like he's just like a little uncomfortable.
Hey, Lucia's gonna talk to him about that in private.
So
Where did they touch you?
y'all are gonna leave the building? Is that right?
Yeah. My thing is
You
wrinkled.
guys can leave the building then, I guess. Vino, are you doing anything for the
No,
evening?
no, I'm
Whole
like
evening
gonna eat
chilling?
my dinner. Yeah, just chilling, eat my
Ch-
dinner.
Very chill evening. Alright, I like it.
Yeah.
Alright. Ro, Heskin, Avery, you guys said you're just gonna eat and wrap it up as well?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna just throw y'all in beds then. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yippee.
Perfect.
Alright, Avina, you'll be there. I'll say these three take these beds here. So I can go at the foot. Alright.
Yeah, wasn't there's like an upstairs bedroom too, right? So
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
probably go up there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put y'all like this for the upstairs bedroom. Um, Avina, you as well, upstairs bedroom. Okay, so I guess all that's left is Taz and Lucia. So yeah,
What's going on?
It's nothing. It's nothing. I got a little, just my chest is it's just burning a little bit, but I'm fine. I'm fine.
Burning? I mean, are you in any actual pain, or, well, not actual pain, but any pain that I could take away?
No, this is something I have to deal with. I have to take care of this. I look, the last couple of nights, that monster that gave me my powers he's wanting for me to take more souls. He says if I don't, I'm going to be in debt to him.
How many souls are we talking?
He hasn't told me. He says that uh, mm, mm. He just says he wants more souls. He doesn't like that I'm becoming a stronger barbarian. He's not happy with that. I got to learn to use my powers more.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know if I got to start randomly shooting people or what, but
Well, we could potentially maybe just pop by the town. It's only 2 hours away. There are drunks. I'm sure nobody would miss some absurd drunks. If you need more souls, we can go get more souls.
Trust me, I like the way you think, but I mean, I'm not sure if that's what we need to do right now. I'll figure this out. I'll make sure I give him what he wants. I'll figure it out. You don't worry about me.
Of course I'm going to worry. Is there any way that maybe you could tell him you'll get more souls if he, well, I don't know, helps out with
I
the
don't,
little problem that I have? I mean,
I don't know.
he'll have an abundance of souls.
I don't know. He comes in my dreams. I don't get a chance to talk to him. I don't know. You know what? Next time he visits, I will try my best to figure out exactly what he wants. But until then, let's just keep this between me and you, and I'll figure it out, and I'll see what I can do. Well, I'll figure it out. Don't worry about me.
Hand on his face and be like, "Of course, we'll figure it out together. Now, we need to rest because somebody took a big fall."
Yes. Yeah, that hurt too.
And then Lucia will just, I guess,
We
drag him towards the nearest available bed.
Okay. So we got to go to the next bed.
Well, there's one upstairs next to where you're standing.
Okay.
Does he need upstairs? Is it upstairs or downstairs?
It'll be upstairs.
Okay.
And with that, oh, okay. Um,
Yes, we'll just.
oh, Avina, you used the Thunder Boots, which means you had to attune to them. So I guess you unattuned to the Black Ragtag. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me just update your sheet. There we go. Sorry, I just realized that. Cool. So I think that's everything. Cool. Alright, so I got everything set up here. Charged. Okay. Cool. Before the evening settles, Lucia, did you want to figure out those needles or no?
Yes. I will use those last two spots when I'm about to rest.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Alright.
Or last spot, I should say.
You only have to use one. It is one
Yeah, that's
set
what
of
I was
needles.
saying.
So, but yeah, you can identify them, and they are um, Weaver's Versatile Needles.
Shoot.
This is
Excuse me.
bless you. This is it's an item for the Curist, specifically the Weaver class. It comes in a set of 3. Each of the needles gives off a glow of a different color. The colors are red, blue, and yellow, each one providing a different effective use. The red needle adds an extra 1d6 damage when used as a weapon. The blue needle increases the user's accuracy, doubling the speed of their weaving skills. The yellow needle can act as a stabilizer for a fallen creature unless they fell due to something with an effect that prevents healing or stabilizing. And each needle can be used once per short rest.
Okay.
Yes, they require attunement, and you have to have proficiency with Weaver's tools to attune them.
Do they all individually require attunement, or is it like like one and done?
It's
No,
one
it's an
set.
attunement with the pack.
All right. Okay. Cool.
Alright, so now we go to short rest. Item.
You said short rest?
Yep. So they can be used more than once
Oh,
per
for
day.
the thing. I thought you were talking about we were having a short rest.
No, you're having a long rest.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I was like, huh?
they do require attunement, so you'll just have to attune to them, which means you have to trade something else out that you have. Cool. With that said, everyone said they didn't want anything else, so you guys can rest for your evening, and then in the morning you can get up.
I will actually switch that out for being attuned with the Fang Blade, as I know I can still use it as a blade, but not its specialty.
Okay, so you're trading out the Fang Blade.
For being attuned to the needles.
Alright. And I will look that up, but you guys can go ahead and get your day started.
Alright.
Yeah. So I'm going to come downstairs and I'm going to go over to the kitchen, place and be like, "Hey, how's it going?"
You go.
Kitchen is down here.
Oh, I thought this was a kitchen.
Nope, that is the where the Dragonborns are, and you would when you walk in, you would just see one kind of just getting up for the day, kind of just groggily walking around. He'll turn. Uh, uh, I don't think I've seen you. Who are you?
I'm Avina. I thought this was a kitchen.
This is we're me and my friend here. We do the workshop. We like to carve. We're
Oh,
carpenters. We like to build the wooden objects around the barrels, the baskets, the whatnots that we use. This is the carpentry
well,
shop.
that's great. I shoot things with arrows. Can you
Oh,
tell me where the kitchen is?
yeah, it's just below us, next, right across the way. You can't miss it.
Mm,
They
Thanks.
cook
Thanks.
outdoors. I don't know if you know.
Oh, I'll follow my nose then. Thanks. Sorry to bother you.
You're all right. Surprise morning.
Surprise
As
morning.
Avina walks over, Avery's gonna nod her head and go, "Good morning, Avina. Did you sleep well?"
Yes, I did. How about you?
I slept all right. Eskin kicked me a little bit in his sleep, but it's fine.
Right? It'll be okay.
Don't know why Heskin would have kicked you in a little bit in his sleep. He wouldn't
Well,
have been
Dean put him in
sleeping.
my bed, so
There was no beds. We're all just standing awkwardly at the fucking thing. But
no, there's beds upstairs.
I
Yeah,
know,
Just
but he
role
didn't
play it.
put us upstairs. He didn't put us upstairs. He just
It's
quick
okay.
went
he
through
put
it.
us
It's okay.
he put us in a
It's very
representation.
low tier thing, guys. It happened, so it's fine. But yeah, as you guys are talking, Prethi will walk up. Oh, good morning. Good to have you all still here. Usually y'all leave so quickly. Should we set you guys up with breakfast?
I would
That would be
appreciate
great.
that.
Excellent. All seven of you, or just the three of you here?
I can't speak for everyone else, but I am very sure that Heskin is very hungry, and I am feeling quite peckish myself.
I
And
yeah, I'm very hungry. That's why I came to the kitchen
Oh, well
the
then.
first time. Definitely on my first try I got the kitchen.
Okay. That's great, dear. Anyways, we'll uh, we'll set you all up with some plates. We have some eggs and well we've carved some of the whale meat that you gave us into these strips that we can use like bacon.
some
Sounds
eggs
great.
sound
Thank
lovely, and I'm sure Heskin would love some of that whale as well.
She goes over to Xavier. They have like a silent argument for a second, and then she comes back. He's making it up right now for you. He's excited to make you the food.
Thank you, Breathy.
Oh, thank
thank
him.
you.
He's the one making it. While they are waiting, Thor, what you walk over here for?
Oh, oh no. Kind of walking around to be honest with you.
Fair enough. When you go out, you see these two. They seem to be having a morning duel, like warm up duel, fighting each other. So very clearly not serious stuff. They're using
Oh,
like the back end of their swords, so it's all blunt.
oh. I saw do the spectate the thing.
Ro, I see you went up there. Have a bad time.
Yeah. What's up?
I see you went up there to have a bad time.
Yeah, basically.
You go up
But
there.
I did what I told him I was gonna do.
Both of them are still asleep. Whenever you examine them, their breath is very shallow.
And the health potions weren't doing shit.
They weren't able to
Was
keep.
it?
They weren't able to get you
Yeah.
down.
Okay, so like noticing it, they just weren't able to swallow it.
Yeah, they just
It
were
wasn't
not.
alright.
They just
The way
could
you
not.
explained it kind of just made it like.
I was trying to make it like they just couldn't get it down, so they just like spin
Okay,
it back up.
okay, all right, that makes sense. That's fine.
Like booster from.
All right, so like, yeah, I'm not gonna interrupt them. I'm not gonna wake them up. So I just want to go check on them. If they're not up yet, fine. I just want to make sure they're still breathing, realistically, because clearly they don't have time.
Son, I hear you. Can you do me the favor of pulling my wife's bed next to us so we can be together?
Yeah, I will. Right, I go to do that.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna move her over here, but I can't actually move the bed.
You can't move the bed. That's fine.
But,
I will do my best to make it as easy of a slide as possible.
there we go. We'll put that there. That's the bed. That's fine. I'll just say that you were successful with it to pull over, and these two are next to each other now. Thank you. And he'll fall back asleep.
Okay.
His hand
I will.
will clasp over hers.
And their chests are moving, so they're still breathing, correct?
Yep.
As
It's,
shittily as they are,
it's
they're
faint,
still
it's
breathing.
shallow, but it is happening.
All right. I'll let them be. Let them rest. And then head back for food.
Fair enough. Well, thanks to Avery and Avina showing up. There is whale bacon and eggs for everybody.
Dope.
Yippee.
Taz, Lucia, you guys take an extra minute together. What are you doing?
Struggling to get out of bed after that wolfing.
Probably,
Follow.
maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm kind of hungry since I didn't eat dinner last night, so probably go get some breakfast. Following Lucia.
Alright, everyone gets over, and um, Prethi starts handing out plates of whale bacon and eggs to everybody.
That sounds good.
It's not often we get to make meat strips out of whale. So, I hope you enjoy this rather rare treat you brought us. We have been.
Rare. Yes. Rare.
We live by a river, so yes, whale is rare.
I'm saying yes, of course. A rare treat.
Avery is going to take Heskin over just like in the grass and let them chill and eat. Make sure they're out of the way.
Fair enough. Does anyone want to do anything in the village? And then I guess you guys are going to be planning to go to the town as it's fresh morning, yes?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, does anyone want to
So,
do any last thing right now?
Nope.
No.
so,
Taz?
so as I walk by, I see the two guys. They're still fighting, right? As we walk by.
Yeah, they're having a little joust back and forth.
Oh,
Just a
okay. I'm
morning
gonna turn
duel.
to. I would turn to Thorgar and be like, "What's going on here?"
Oh, it's just friendly sparring. Nothing too serious. I'm just having a look.
Mm, okay, they're not. And I speak up a little bit louder and be like, and they're not taking any volunteers for practice.
Oh. Jesus Christ.
Trying to get them to hear me.
They'll lower their swords and both look at you. We're trying to keep our wits up to defend this town. We're not interested in wasting time with someone weak. You can mind your business somewhere else, though.
Dang.
Okay.
You kind of raise an eyebrow.
All right.
Dog, not even like 2 days ago, we were fighting a many-headed monster.
They don't know that.
No, I don't know that.
You're just some guys that want to participate and gamble with them. So,
Now, how much?
how much?
I thought we were getting. What did they say that?
No, I was saying that's what you guys.
Must
No,
have
no,
mis-
he just
That's all.
knows.
That's
They
all
No,
just
they.
know
to
us as
them,
gamblers.
That's all
you're
they.
just
They just know you guys as the ones who
Yeah.
sometimes gamble and show up in this place. They don't know what you do.
Right.
They've never asked you. You've never told
Okay.
them. You're just people.
Oh.
You're just, they're not part of Saltmarsh. They don't know your reputation. They're just two guys.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
yeah,
Well, I'm gonna take my food and go in with Lucia then.
fair enough. All right. We are at the end of the session, so if there's nothing else that anyone wants to do, we'll go ahead and close it out here. And then next week, you guys can wrap up your morning and head out to go to Saltmarsh because you have all of the heads for Avina's uncle's innocence. So, we're going to go ahead and cut it.